Hello everybody, it's me, it's your favorite Tiger of Joy, here to bring you some more joy as I fucking finally finish this goddamn game! Sorry, that sounds really aggressive. No, I'm really excited, I promise. It's just, holy fuck, the way I left off, I mean I chose to leave off at the point that we did last time, but the point that we left off was a big ass cliffhanger. I'm pretty sure I know how the cliffhanger's gonna resolve. It's like, oh no, Phoenix is gonna... The trial's almost over, and then boom, Maya goes in with her silent hold it, and then the fucking trial goes on, and we get Matt and Guard guilty. But I'm excited to see how that plays out nonetheless. But yes. Hello. Hi. I hope everybody's day is going well. I know my day is going great. We're gonna continue with Ace Attorney. Let's go. I think my volume's fine, everything's fine. Yeah, everything's fine. Let's go. We're going for Farewell My Turnabout. Part 401 trial. Court will now reconvene. The killer, the man who murdered the victim, handed this to his client. From this, one obvious question arises. Why this particular item? I believe the answer to that question will provide us with the name of the real culprit. Now then, the prosecution calls the defendant's manager, Adrian Andrews, to the stand. Miss Adrian Andrews, I'm so sorry that you can't get rest and you gotta fucking tell us everything, but like, it's important. Also, I'm putting on more lotion on my hands because my hands are a little bit dry. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry for this little interruption, but my hands were dry, and I can't have that while I'm playing through Ace Attorney. We're gonna make sure we're nicely well moisturized for edgy poo here. Anyways, currently the witness is accused of tampering and obstruction of justice. However, you have been called to the witness stand today to ascertain who exactly is guilty of murder. I understand. Very good. Now, have you ever seen this bear before, Miss Andrews? Of course I have. You have seen it before? That's right. It's only natural the witness has. Miss Andrews, could you please enlighten the court to this bear's secrets? Alright. Why does she... The bear figurine. Actually, this is an elaborate puzzle. If you know the correct order, it can be taken apart one piece at a time. At its center is a small cavity, with just enough room to store a small item. Because of its complexity, if you don't know the order, you can't open the bear. You really can't tell it's a small jewelry box just by looking at it. Is it a ring inside? So this figurine, it's a container of sorts, is it? Yes, looks can be deceiving, wouldn't you agree? Yes, this is superb craftsmanship. Oh, yes, I nearly forgot. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. It looks like there really was something to that bear after all. Is it a fucking... or is it a card? Is it a ring or a card? I guess we'll figure out. But press it. Puzzle. That's right. But it looks like an ordinary figurine. It's just like the thinker! But it's not! True enough. To people who don't know, I'm sure they would never guess that this was a puzzle. So, what kind of puzzle is this exactly? So you can take it apart? And how would one go about doing that? Well, you first turn its tail to the right and then push it in. Oh, yes, I see. Are we just handling the fucking evidence like this in the courtroom? Is that allowed? After that, the arms and legs are free to move and can be removed. Oh, this is most interesting. A boy and his new shiny toy. It's like he's 5 all over again. Hey, listen, he might look like he's 50, but he's young at heart. You let the judge go. Damn, you are fucking fiddling with that damn bitch. Oh, don't mind me. Go ahead, carry on. I think he's lost it. So what do you find after you take the puzzle apart? What's inside the cavity? And how do you know about this? I know because I was the one who bought it. Huh? It was a souvenir from when a friend and I went to Switzerland. Then this was a present from you? That's right. It was a puzzle in the shape of a bear, so I thought it would be perfect for Juan. So it was a present from Miss Andrews. Oh my god. What if he just doesn't even— what does he even like bear? Because he already threw out some bear, and we're just adding some more bears onto his pile. Like, do we ever think about the fact that maybe, just maybe, Juan doesn't like bears? Do we ever think about his feelings? Witness, let's continue with your testimony. So who exactly knew how to solve this puzzle? Only the two of us, Juan and myself. It was a souvenir from Switzerland, so I doubt there are that many people with this same bear in this country. But this looks like it can be easily broken, especially if someone wanted to get one inside. Well, it's a toy, but it can never be the same again when it's been broken. Is it a ring box? Who else knows that this bear is actually a small container or jewelry box? I never told anyone. And as long as one never told anyone either, then only the two of us knew. The two of you, huh? Then of course that means Mr. ENGARDE didn't know, right? I think this is about all I'm gonna get for now. Only Corda and Andrews know how to open it. What if ENGARDE knows after spying on him? But we can't really bring that up because then that just proves that he's guilty. Which he is, but we can't say it right now. Well, Mr. Wright? I think even you have come to realize that there is one very important fact we have uncovered, and that is this. This bear is actually a jewelry box. Now that we have agreed to this point, there is only one logical question that can come next, and that is this. What is inside this box? What's inside? That's right. That's what we are going to figure out. That's what we are going to find out next. Witness? Yes? You are the only one who can open this. Please. There's a painful silence hanging over the courtroom. All eyes are on Miss Andrews now as she solves the puzzle and takes the bear apart. Click! I've opened it. Is this what you wanted? What is that? It looks like a note. I don't think we need to guess at what that is, do we, Mr. Wright? It's the suicide note. The suicide note? The suicide note left by Juan Corda, former manager, Celeste Impacts. Until now, no one knew of its whereabouts, but just as we suspected, it was hidden. Hidden by the victim, Juan Corda himself. Beep, 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 beep. It seems Celeste Impacts had very beautiful handwriting. And she just as beautifully signed her own name on this document. This is most definitely the note she left right before she committed suicide. The order? Witness! Did you know about this? Yes, I did. I heard all about it from Juan. When I discovered his body, I looked for the bear. I wanted to destroy the note before it became public, but I couldn't find it anywhere. Because it had already been taken by the killer. Everything is going at Mr. Edwards' pace. So now that the suicide note has been found, what's the next logical question? What is written on the note? That's right. At least, that's what I would think. Now then, I believe it is only appropriate the contents of the note be made known. I can't stop you, can I? I went through so much just to get my hands on it. I was going to burn it for her sake. I'm deeply sorry, but I can't allow you to persuade me to stop. Your Honor, if you could please read the contents of the note aloud. Very well. Oh my god, my cat's snoring. She's sleeping next to the window and she's snoring through her little Persian nose. The judge's voice rang loud and clear into the deathly silent courtroom. In her note, Celeste Impact left to us a record. Ah! Wait, is my alert not going off? Rana, thank you so much for the resub! Yeah, my alerts are not going off. Why? Okay, whatever. Thank you so much for the 3 months resub! You're the best! And yes, kitty moment. She's a big kitty. Huge kitty. Okay, where was I? I got so distracted. But how are you doing, Rana? I hope your day is going well. Where am I? So Impact was just a record of all that happened to her. About being used and then thrown away by ENGARDE. About being engaged to Kurata and ENGARDE's role in destroying that. And about how she decided in her despair to end it all. I'm okay, gonna be lurking. Yeah, have fun, no worries. Lurk as much as you need to, babes. I'm just gonna be here, playing Ace Attorney, reading out loud, pathetically voice acting, and reading. And that's all Miss Impact had to say. There is one thing I would like to say here. Beep, 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 beep. The prosecution has no interest in slandering Mr. ENGARDE. Then, what? Our intention, Your Honor, is to establish a motive for murder. Isn't that correct, witness? Yes. On the night of the murder, Juan was going to make the contents of the note public. After the post-ceremony show, he was going to hold a press conference. My word! Free ASMR? I don't think it's ASMR, but you know what? I'm not gonna say anything if you think it's ASMR. That is your right to think my voice, my horrible voice is ASMR. Matt ENGARDE values, above all else, his profession like a spring breeze image. Which is why I had to stop this note from being made public. At any cost. Found inside the figurine, it tells about ENGARDE's horrible misdeeds. It's ENGARDE's fault that woman killed herself. And this time he even went so far as to kill someone to stop him from revealing that! How terrible! What a selfish person! I guess there are slimeball lawyers out there who will defend these creeps too. Horrible is horrible again and we fight. I know what I think about my voice, okay? And I can think about whatever I think about my voice. There is no room for doubt here. Mr. The Killer's client goal was to obtain this suicide note. And the only person who needed this note that badly is the defendant. Can we have some fucking order in the damn courtroom for this fucking... Oh my god, this ASMR is not... This courtroom ASMR is not needed right now. Let's not forget that the bear with the note inside was found at the defendant's house. Thank you. It seems that we have come to the truth at last. The defendant's motives were entirely selfish. He deserved no sympathy from anyone. How am I supposed to escape from this one? Why the hesitation, Phoenix? Gumshoe hasn't called yet, so you know what you must do. I know, I have to carry on and buy him some more time. Okay, there are two deadly pieces of evidence, the figurine and the suicide note. Maybe somehow I can find a way out of this situation through one of these. The gavel is already in Judge's hand. Phoenix, hurry! suicide note or the figurine? Which one of these should I pursue? How about we do the figurine? Because what if we can go by the angle that, hey, he didn't even know that suicide note was in there, so why? Objection! There you go. Objection. Please wait, Your Honor. Oh man, look at that lawyer. He's still going at it? It's like he doesn't care that he's trying to get a killer off the hook. The assassin took this with him from the crime scene after murdering Mr. Corda. At the request of his client, of course. So what's your point, Mr. Wright? I don't think it's possible that Mystery the Killer's client was Matt ENGARDE. In fact, I think there's a contradiction here. You can't tell by just looking at this that this bear is really a jewelry box. The chances that Matt ENGARDE thought the note was inside this bear are 0 to none! Oh! I didn't think of it that way. Yeah, see, my thinkle starts thinking. Exactly, but I did think of it that way, and I thought that it was rather strange. After all, there is no reason why Mr. ENGARDE would ever want a jewelry box like this. Order! You make a valid point, Mr. Wright. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion? It was just a flash, but I think I did rather well on this one. Unfortunately, I think he believes differently. I believe a show of appreciation is in order. Huh? The defense seems to be in love with wishing more despair upon itself. I would like to direct the court's attention to this. What is that? It is a very small video camera, Your Honor. This type of camera is commonly used as a means of spying. Spying? What the? I thought that spy camera was in my possession! Matt ENGARDE and the victim both thought of the other as their biggest rival. They even went so far as to use this type of item to find each other's weaknesses. And? The victim, Juan Corda, was being spied on. His personal life was being watched by none other than Matt ENGARDE. Order! Order! Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You... Don't tell me you knew about your client's spying activities! Well... Sort of? Sort of is not an acceptable answer, Mr. Wright. I see you are confused, Mr. Wright. You're probably thinking, but I have the camera that was in that stuffed bear's eye. But this camera that I have is not that same one. Last night I searched the victim's house on hunch. Using this. Gumshoe's bug sweeper? By the way, Mr. Wright, the defense's fingerprints were found on this camera. Matt ENGARDE's fingerprints were on there? Well, Phoenix? It looks like those cameras went all over the place, huh? What am I supposed to say to that evidence? I think this is the end. It's fairly obvious that Matt ENGARDE learned the suicide note through this. He was watching the victims all along. He got me good this time. I don't have anything to counter that. Hey now, what's that word thinking? Mommy, is that guy the killer? Shush, stop, don't look at him. The way he's sweating is just so nasty. Brother, brother, Phoenix. Yes, Chief. Have you figured out what you're gonna do next? No. What I'm gonna do next? Just running away like a frightened child work? I know it seems like Mr. Edgeworth is very close to putting the lid on this case, but in his eagerness to prove his point, he forgot one very important thing. But what is it, Mia? There is a piece of evidence that he really should investigate. Something he should investigate. Shame, because I don't know what the evidence is. I would really hate to see the good prosecutor get scolded for not renewing to look into the item when he had the chance. Why are you speaking in riddles all of a sudden? Yeah, why are you? Alright, I think this time we finally understand everything. Well, Mr. Wright? You don't have any further objections, do you? What is this piece of evidence Mia is talking about? Can I figure out what that still needs to be looked at, or should I let it go? Okay. Present evidence. I have an objection, Your Honor. That was about the weakest objection I've ever heard, Mr. Wright. Fine, bitch. Objection! Your Honor! The defense has no intention of letting this go so easily. You are beginning to sound desperate. That's just your imagination, Your Honor. Mr. Edgeworth, this is not like you at all. Huh? In your eagerness to prove your point, you've forgotten one very important thing. Hey, isn't that what I just said? So, you're telling me that I forgot something? You're so close, Edgeworth. But there's something you really should examine about this piece of evidence. Oh, what? What evidence? I don't know what evidence, damn it! The transmitter? The credit card receipt? It's the photo? I forget. The this camera? Well, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, what needs to be examined? Hang on. Well, what needs to be examined? I don't understand. What the fuck is this PNG? It's my excited PNG, man. I made it for Baldur's Gate 3, and then I just played all of Baldur's Gate 3 off stream because... Don't you like it? Don't you think this fits me? Look, I'm very hyped right now, Lana. I'm very hyped to finally get the finale, but right now I'm stuck. What evidence are you supposed to examine? The button? No. I also love it. Also valid for playing. Listen, I did try to play BG3 on stream. There is a VOD. I did finally put stuff on my VOD channel. Finally, not all of it. Like this playthrough hasn't been on the VOD channel yet, but there is my BG3 stuff on my VOD channel. And listen, there was a choice I had to make. I either only played it on stream and only make my enjoyment on stream, or I played it off stream and actually get to enjoy myself and be really autistic about Asterion. I would have played entirely off stream because I never want anyone to know. No, I was fine with showing my shame, but it was just like, I just wanted to keep playing it. But if I just had to stream it, but so I was like, no, I'm just gonna fucking play it and not stream it, so I can play this however long I want without worrying. We are not the same. No one can know about Liv's mind. I have no more shame, Lana. That's why we're not the same. Oh god. What's something that he should examine about the piece of evidence? I don't know what evidence he should be fucking examining, dog. Is something new? Hope to see such great heights one day. Just become a little bit. Is it the transmitter? Nope. It's not it. Well, I have no idea what we're examining here, but it is what it is. Yeah, okay, let me save at this point because I'm just gonna reload it. Is it the photo? There's really one thing, something you examine about this piece of evidence. Is it Celeste Impact's photo? Because he already examined this. He already looked into that part. And he already looked at this too. He's the one that gave it to us, I'm pretty sure, too. I'm guessing... We already examined this. We already just found this. I'm guessing it has to be the photo. Doesn't matter because we live that same skimming life. Yeah, exactly. Is it the photo? Nope. It's not. It's not the photo. Whoops. Telling me that I forgot something. You're so close. Something you should examine about this piece of evidence. The tomato juice? The button? It's not that, it's not that. Camera? We already tried the camera. I've already tried the camera. And he's like, no. You show. So I've showed spy camera, I've showed the transmitter, I've showed the impacts. Is it the bear? We literally just examined the bear though. So why would it be the bear? What? You know what? We're safe scumming. Yeah, so and she already opened it too. Is it the credit card receipt? Nope. This is not. Doesn't make sense for the bear twice if no one is around that can open it. Yeah, because Andrew's already opened it for us. Juan is dead. Is it? No. Is it the wine? No. Is it the tomato juice? Nope. Listen, I'm grasping for straws here. We're just gonna go down the list and see. The button? Is it the photo? Because that's where the tomato juice is? No. This is pathetic, but what's we're gonna do? Did they attempted suicide? Is it actually this bear? No. What are you supposed to examine? Is it the other bear? If it's actually the other bear or the suicide, no, I'm gonna lose it. No. This is You really should examine the piece of evidence, but what do you need to examine the piece of evidence? Is it the knife? Dog, what? Yo, am I dumb? I'm dumb. But I don't... What else are you supposed to examine? Because we've already explained a lot of this. The camera? No. Try that. Is it the no? I have not tried that because I'm thinking like, why would it be the no? But if it's actually the note, I'm gonna. It was the note. I'm gonna. It was the note. I didn't think it would be the note because we literally had a whole cutscene where the judge read out what was inside the note. Oh, Ace Attorney, Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Oh, you aren't. You. I need a moment. What do you mean? What do you mean? It's the node! What do you mean it's the node? Because, like, we literally had a whole suicide, like, we had a cutscene talking about reading out the contents of the notes, and it was already brought up and everything, so we already investigated it. We've already know I'm gonna shit my pants. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna go like white girl wasted. Cause like what the fuck? Why is it the suicide note? You know what? If I just read, I'll figure out why it's a suicide note for this fucking thing. Cause like that is Miss Impact's suicide note, and this PNG is perfect for you actually. Yeah, no, this PNG is great. It serves me well for a lot of moments. Who knows? What is that the angle we're playing at? I mean, sure, this suicide note was found inside this bear, but this bear was in my possession until only a few moments ago. Which means that's the angle we're going at. That's the handwriting on the suicide note has yet to be analyzed. That's how we're doing this now? Nick, I know we're desperate to buy time for Maya, but no! We've never done this before, Nick! We've never pulled out the whole, we gotta analyze the handwriting first trick. Nick, you have to give me advance warning before we do this. You have to give me advance warning before we fucking do this. Because you've never pulled this before in any of the games before. And now you're doing this? Nick. I'm gonna shake him in my mouth and just go. God. Okay. The handwriting on this suicide note has yet to be analyzed. That's where we're going. That's the route we're taking, I guess. Oh. So, as to whether this pivotal piece of evidence was really written by Miss Impacts or not, that has yet to be even remotely confirmed. I'm gonna pluck his fucking eyebrow. I'm gonna shave him. I'm gonna shave him until he looks like a fucking Sphinx cat. Mr. Wright, you can't seriously be suggesting. Mr. Wright, are you saying the suicide note is a fake? Miss Andrews, you were the one who tried to pin this murder on Mr. ENGARDE. Who's to say you didn't create a fake suicide note and put it into this bear? How dare you? Your Honor, the defendant is indiscriminately accusing the witness again. There is no evidence linking the witness to the suicide note whatsoever. But if this is a fake, then the witness is the only person who could have made it. What? Recall the witness testimony concerning this figurine. The only person other than the victim who could solve the puzzle is the witness herself. Gah! That's her like 10th glasses that broke already. Girl, I hope you got insurance or a deal with America's Best Eyeglasses or something, cause like, shit, girl. You're going through a lot of these pairs. Miss Andrews, you wrote this note, didn't you? You wrote it so you could use it to frame Matt and ENGARDE. I did no such thing. Right, if you're going to pronounce this suicide note a fake, then show this court some evidence to support your theory. Mr. Edgeworth, you were the one who presented this scrap of paper as evidence. That means the burden of proof lies with you, the prosecution. Gah. That's enough. Mr. Edgeworth, can you confirm the handwriting on the suicide note? It is that the defense has stated the handwriting has yet to be analyzed. If that's the case, it seems that yet again we have reached a point where a verdict is impossible. That's impossible! This isn't good, Phoenix. Judge is gonna carry this trial one more day. I don't think Maya will physically be able to make it another day. What? She's only starving. Okay. Maybe she has something to drink. I think a human can go at least 7 days starving, but only 3 days or 48 hours dehydrated. But I don't know. She looks like she has something to drink so far, so I think she'll be fine. She'll be fine. I didn't want to have to do this, but I don't have a choice. I requested both the prosecution and the defense further investigate. Handwriting analysis mob, but that's just the lawyer trying to buy more time. ENGARDE is guilty. Look, any idiot can tell you that. That's assuming the adult, though. No, it's Maya that's, it's Maya that's kidnapped, not Pearl. Mia is fine. Yeah. How does the possession work? Good question. They only kind of just be like, oh, I'm off in the spiritual realm, and I only have fuzzy memories. I'm guessing Mia possessed me, right? Blah, blah, blah. I think we reached the end of the line. Guilty. Guilty. God. It's just like when I did jury duty. And instead of guilty, the defense lawyer went around the room, kind of introducing himself to everybody in the jury. Just being like, alright guys, remember, what is my client before the trial starts? Say it with me. Not guilty. Say it again. Not guilty. And I'm just like, is this legal? Is he allowed to do this? I've told this story of the jury duty so much, but I have to keep telling it because it's just like, it really sticks in my head. Is that allowed? That's what I'm saying, dude. Because the prosecution. Hang on, let me continue this before, because that way we don't have to hear the Steel Samurai ringtone. It's Gumshoe. Hello, Gumshoe? Okay, hang on. Okay, now that we actually have some other music. Did the judge not say shit? No, he didn't. So basically, for my jury duty, it was just like, it was like a battery charge or whatever, like, and the prosecution was kind of normal-ish. In hindsight, not so normal. They basically were like, just so you know guys, the definition of a battery is this, so as long as we can prove this, then he's guilty. Okay? Capiche? And they were like, okay. And they went on in the room saying, okay, so what's your definition of blah blah blah? But the definition of this is this. Alright, okay? Good. The prosecution was basically like, kind of refrained, kind of normal. The defense attorney though, he was like the charismatic, kind of sleazy lawyer. Like very upstart, very clean, right? But he's very charismatic, and he was like, okay guys, I know that the prosecution said this. However, what is your definition of battery? And also, I just want to make sure you guys know that if the prosecution can't prove that this happened, then my client is not guilty. And as of right now, because the trial has not started, what is my client right now? That's right, innocent until proven guilty. What is he? Say it with me. Not guilty. He was and he went down the row of the jury just going, not guilty. Say it again. Not guilty. You too. Not guilty. I was just like, is this legal? Meanwhile, the judge didn't say anything. He didn't speak up once during the prosecution. He didn't speak up during the defense attorney. I'm just like, you're just letting this damn court be ran by a couple clowns? Is this it? Is this how court is? Oh my god. You know what he did say though? What he did, like, ask for clarification. Actually, both lawyers actually asked for clarification. So during jury duty, I guess I can say it, but you're asked around interview questions, right? I think everyone knows that part about jury duty. And one of the questions was like, can you follow the court's instruction on the law, even if you don't agree with the law? And we're supposed to speak the truth. So I was truthful and I said, no. And the fucking lawyers and the judge got on my case about it. I'm just like, what do you want me to say? Lie? You swore me the truth, so I'm gonna say the truth. Like, if I don't agree with the law, I'm not gonna just say, like, no, that guy's guilty. Like, what if the charge was battery, right? But I was just like, what if this guy had a weed trial? And I'm just like, no, weed should not be criminalized. You want me to say he's guilty? For having a little sweet? Just for being high like a kite? No! I mean, I answered truthfully and they were just like, alright. But I think... I think that was the point where they're like, yes, I got out of jury duty because of that. Like, everybody, the lawyers asked me for clarification on my stance of it, and I was just like, okay, it's for specific laws, but for this case specifically, yes, I'll follow the court instructions. Because it was battery. It wasn't like wait. We only figured out. We only knew the details after the interview questions. I don't know if this conducted normally, but that's how it was. But yes, I got out of jury duty. They had their moment where they're like, all right, guys, come back in. We're picking the people now. And I was just like, oh, I wonder if they'll pick me. It was like, this person, you're staying. You're staying, you're staying, you're staying. You can go. I'm like... I'm just like, dog. You know who they did pick for juries? People who were clearly very like, I don't want to be here. I have to go to work. I have to go to vacation. Or blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's my last week. And they're like, you're staying for jury duty. You're gonna stay. I'm just like, oh, I'm so sorry that my outspoken mind got out of jury duty, but you with actual obligations cannot. Speaking of jury duty, there's always like at least one person who's like weirdly into jury duty. Like, yeah, it is a fucking like civil right, you know. It's our duty, and we should be privileged to serve in a court, I guess, but it's also, like, there are some people who are like, weirdly too enthusiastic. Like, there's a girl who literally, that was a woman, sorry, not a girl. She knew the judge, and so she was like, actually, I'm familiar with you, judge. And he was like, oh yeah, you. Just like, but I can be impartial, okay? I have this, this, and this. And I'm just like, I can be impartial, though. And I'm just like, no, you can go. You're not staying here. God. Yeah, I'm happy I got out of jury duty. But like, there's a small, very, very small part of me that's like, what if I did stay for jury duty? Imagine the fucking stories. Some people just want to play God and it's crazy. Yeah, some people are a little bit too patriotic. It's America, but like, you're a little bit too patriotic for his own good. Hello, Gumshoe? What is with him? And what's with that sigh? Sorry, we're going back. Where's Maya? What happened to the killer? He got away. What? I'm sorry, pal. I really am. I don't know what else to say besides I'm sorry. I love you, Gumshoe. You're my favorite himbo. He is a good himbo. I wish there was someone to make it up to you. I really do. Anyways, what's going on? We found his hideout, pal. But the two of them were already gone. This is terrible. I'm gonna keep looking for them, pal. Don't you worry. I just need a little more time, but don't tell me we don't have any more. Guilty! 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 I want to put him and Larry in a jar and just shake them till they puke. Is it a cum jar? Do you hear that? They're calling for his head. Mr. Wright, I can't. For us to come this far, Ian. Oh! What is it? Let me talk to Mr. Edgeworth. I can't do that. Mr. Wright, would you please get a hold of yourself? Yes, Your Honor. I am about to end today's proceeding. You may take your phone calls after. Hold on, Your Honor. I don't know, they might drop this. Edgeworth, take that. The fucking spinning little phone PNG. Oh, that's good. That's a good visual gag for 2002. Mr. Edgeworth! Please, you've gotta buy some more time. Court is in session. Beep. I'm sorry, Your Honor. You were saying... Mr. Wright, this is a court of law. I'm sorry, Your Honor, but... I am reluctant to do this, however. It appears I have no choice but to suspend proceedings until tomorrow. This time I really can't do anything on this piece of evidence in that time. Like, can you really obtain your results in 30 minutes? I believe we can, Your Honor. But wouldn't it be better if we adjourn for today and then reconvene? He wants to go out. He wants to go home. Me too, bitch. 30 minutes. Please, Your Honor. That's all I'm asking for. Please, Your Honor! Very well. At the prosecution's request, the court will now take a 30-minute recess. But be advised, I would not allow another recess today. Not sure if this is helping or hurting us. And the court will now take its final recess of the day. Right. Well, what's going on? Well, if you just answered the phone, you would have known about our situation. But you said, beep, bitch. What's going on with Maya's situation? The killer. It looks like he got away again. 30 minutes? We can't find her in that time. Report. Is that Mr. Edgeworth? We don't have time to spit it out. Right. Looks like we just missed a Gumshoe. I need you to fucking move. Get a move on. You can't keep missing him like this. But the killer left a few things behind by accident in his rush to get away. Okay, what did he leave? A few things? Can we use any of them as evidence? Oh, I thought you asked, pal. I've got the things he left with me right now and I'm on my way over. Really? That's odd. Any items like that are usually sent to the crime lab first. We don't have time to wait for those guys, sir. When those guys weren't looking, I swept the stuff and ran. What? Well, I'm not a detective anymore, so I had to. I'm really sorry, sir, but I gotta put the law on hold for now. Sounds bad. I hope he doesn't get in too much trouble over this. With my luggage off guard, I say I'll be there in about 20 minutes, sir. Don't worry, I'll be there. Wait for me. Alright, just get here in one piece. I'm on a mission and no one can stop me now, sir. No one. I'm pulling out all the stops, running every red light. Items left by the murderer, huh? Maybe there's something among them who is decisive enough to end this. Is that Gumshoe? Did he crash into the court building? Hey, what's wrong? This is Gumshoe. Answer me! No one can stop me. Oh my fucking god. He crashed his fucking car. What happened? It sounded like he had an accident. I'm guessing his cell phone broke as well. What was he thinking? We've got to hurry and call for help. But we have no idea where he is. His cell phone is broken and he wasn't driving a patrol car, so no radio either. Also, if we don't get to those items before they do, the police would take possession of them. No, we can't let that happen! Well, if there is a way we can find out where he is, then we stand a chance. Why did Detective Gumshoe have to get in an accident now? Yeah, think fast, bitch. Is there any way to find out exactly where he is at this moment? There's a way. That's right, there's a way! What? How? I'm sure we can find out where Detective Gumshoe is through... Oh. The transceiver? Right, we're not in the middle of a mock trial here. I guess this won't work, huh? What's the answer? Wait, what was the answer? I guess it's up to me. Alright, I won't think of something in my- Wait, what was the answer to that? The spy camera? Transmitter? Oh yeah! Don't get your hopes up, but I'll try my best. Ashworth, what is it? I don't have the right to- Wait, can I go back? No, I didn't save! Oh, it's not worth it to go back. Fuck. I don't have any right. It's too far back. I know! I didn't think- I forgot she has a tracker! I don't have any right to judge anyone ever again. I know my client is guilty. But what I'm doing now... I'm putting the guilt onto someone totally innocent and using the evidence to do so. It might be my turn to say defense attorney Phoenix Wright chooses death, right? It doesn't suit someone like you to cry useless tears. Whether you did your job well or not, that can only be seen after the verdict has been decided. The verdict? Is Prosecutor Edgeworth here? Yes, bailiff? There's a phone call for you, sir. They said it was extremely urgent. They're probably finished the handwriting analysis. I have to go take this call. In the meantime, think hard. Okay, does it actually do it? You know what? Does it actually change much though? If I go back? Because I could just skip it. I could just skip all the way to up that point. What is the dialogue funny enough? Is what I'm asking rather. Let me ask. Is the dialogue funny enough? Because the dialogue is funny. I'll go back. What if... You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. We can... We ball. We're going back. We ball. I just want to see what it says. Sorry, Edgeworth. I gotta... We gotta go all the way back. All the way back. Oh god. Oh god. Alright, everybody sit tight. Sit fucking tight. Because I gotta see this now. I gotta fucking see this. Oh god, oh, I haven't saved since this fucking part, Jesus Christ. Oh my god, you're gonna hear a lot of clicking, sorry. Has to be confirmed, blah 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 blah. I am so sorry, we're gonna see so much stress again. We're gonna get so much stress. Snooze! You know what? This is good time to get an ad break. Well, I skipped through. Ad break time! It's okay, I'm just imagining him docking in the middle of a courtroom. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Come on. Oh, the things I'm doing for this dialogue. Okay. Skip. Think fast, Edgeworth. It's time for think fast moment. He's gonna hold yourself. Yeah, catch breath. Catch. Take that. Huh. Yes, the Condor Street member to a hug. Let's go. Let's go. Please wait, Your Honor. 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes. 30 minutes, Your Honor. And we're back. We can save. We're going on my situation. 3 minutes. Can we find her in time? Now we're gonna watch, or rather hear, Gumshoe get in a car crash again. Few things. Writing right now. Swipe stuff. I'll accept more as I have to. I'm really sorry, sir. 20 minutes, I'll be there. Wait for me. Alright, just get here in one piece. Oh, that was it. That was the curse for Gumshoe to not get here in one piece. He's in a car crash. And running every red light. Edgeworth, actually, why didn't you say anything to stop him from running every red light? No one can stop me. And just like the phone, that's his heart rate going out. Like an accident, I'm guessing his cell phone broke as well. What was he thinking? Alright. We've gotta hurry and call for help. But we have no idea where he is. His cell phone is broken and he wasn't driving a patrol car either. Also, if we don't get to those items before they do, the police will take possession of them. How hard did he crash that it broke his phone? Jesus Christ. Very hard, apparently. Like, he did say he was running every red light, and we're assuming he's just speeding his little junk car as fast as it can go. So, like, I don't know airbag technology back then, but, like, it probably wasn't enough to help save him. Let me say that. Anyways. Well, if there is a way we can find out where he is, then we stand a chance. Alright, here it is. Time to plot Franziska. Is there a way to find out exactly where he is at this moment? There is a way! There's a way. What? How? I'm sure I can find out where Detective Gumshoe is through this! Franziska von Karma. Oh, how I almost forgot you existed because I was too excited about Edgeworth coming back. Why are you bringing up Franziska at a time like... Oh, I see! I'll try to get in contact with her. The chances are slim, but she's all we have. Franziska, will she even want to help us? Edgeworth, what is it? Okay. I don't know if that was worth it. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We gotta fit a 3-minute ad break. It's fine. It was just 3 minutes. I don't have any right to ever judge anyone ever again. I know my client is guilty. Maybe I'll come back in a big way later. Maybe, but knowing Ace Attorney, probably not. Probably not. Sweating bullets. Yeah. What I'm doing now, I'm putting the guilty on someone. Blah, 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 blah. We can save and actually continue now. You know, I was worried that this was going to be a short stream, but considering the BS they're pulling, probably not. March 23rd, 2:35 p.m. Court will now reconvene. I assume both sides are ready? Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. I can understand the defense acting like this. However, why do you also seem distraught, Mr. Edgeworth? It's nothing, Your Honor. What's wrong with Edgeworth? Looks like something unexpected just happened to him. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you could please tell the court the results of the handwriting analysis on Miss Impact's suicide note. Yes, Your Honor. Wait. Is it actually faked? Did Juan fake it? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's actually a forgery? We have discovered that the suicide note is a forgery! What? What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This note was not written by Miss Impacts herself. It is a thing. I didn't think that could be true. I didn't think that we would get a fake suicide note, but you know what? You know what? Better for me. Better for me. Order, Mr. Edgeworth. Would you care to explain what is going on? If this was not written by Miss Impacts and who wrote it, we would need more time to do a more detailed analysis. However, it appears that the handwriting matches that of the victim, Mr. Juan He faked his own ex-fiancé suicide note? But why? Why would he... Why would he... Hang on. Is he... I'm guessing if nobody ran the... I'm guessing he's thinking, like, if nobody ran the note, like a handwriting analysis, then yes, it would just easily be a weapon against, ENGARDE. Nothing else about it. What if he was also using it over Adrian's head? Oh my god. We're getting into the wacky... What do you mean we're getting to the wacky part of the trial? I thought the wacky part was already done. But again, I guess we do still have to trial Matt ENGARDE himself. Yo, oh wait, Lana. I need to ask you a question. No judgment. But I just need to know. Y or N? Yes or no? Was the reveal of Matt ENGARDE hotter than actual Matt ENGARDE? Like the refreshing Spring Breeze? Like, is evil Matt ENGARDE hotter than the Spring Breeze Matt ENGARDE? Because I already know my answer. And I'ma say it. Matt ENGARDE, if he was evil, would hit it once. Just once. I don't need it twice, but I can do it once. It appears the hammer was a victim. Honestly, he looks like a rat either way, but Insane Matt goes hard. You see? No, he does look like a rat. No, don't get me wrong. He looks like a rat. But Insane Matt does indeed go hard. The wine glass, the laughing sprite. It's honestly, as soon as he got rid of the little emo bang, the side swoop, I was like, I feel you now. Mr. Corda? Oh, wow. It looks like Miss Impax never left a suicide note after all. She never wrote anything about ENGARDE. Close the door. However, Your Honor, even though this suicide note is indeed a fake, Mr. ENGARDE could not have known that, so the facts remain unchanged. Acting under an assumption that it was real, he had plotted to possess it. Exactly, the emo bang was holding him back? No, exactly. You get it. That does sound very plausible. This theory that ENGARDE had no idea the suicide note was fake. Something seems a little wrong with it. Save. Something seems a little wrong with it. But I feel like if I present evidence, would it really matter? Because I feel like Edgeworth could just flip it back into, see, this is why ENGARDE is actually the killer. You have 3 choices, if I recall correctly. Because I'm thinking, like, if I present evidence, I was gonna present the Celeste Impax video. It's like, oh no, Matt would know, but then it's just like, yeah. Forget it. I'll present. I already saved, right? I'll save again because I already forgot. But I'll present. The defense believes that the theory the prosecution has stated contradicts testimony. If everything the prosecution has proven up to this point is true, then it's impossible for Mr. ENGARDE to not have known it was a fake. The spy camera. What is this little item called again? A video camera, Your Honor. Well, a very small one, but... Oh, that's right, a camera. Ah, you kids and your fancy toy nowadays. Mr. Edgeworth, earlier you claimed that Mr. ENGARDE knew of the existence of this note because he was spying on the victim, is that right? If that were true, then this means Mr. ENGARDE would have known that the victim had forged the note. Oh, I see. I'm smart. Huh. You know what? Maybe it's a good thing I didn't. Because, like, now that I think about it, the way they worded it, it was like, oh, the testimony is true, blah, 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 then it has to be Has to be the spy camera. Thank God I didn't present the photograph. Get his ass. Oh, I wish. So then the defendant knew that the suicide note was a fake. And if that's true, then the situation has suddenly changed in a very dramatic way. Exactly, Your Honor. The prosecution's theory as to what Mr. ENGARDE's motive for murder was has suddenly disappeared into thin air. But Your Honor, it's not as if Mr. ENGARDE monitors Mr. Kuroda 24 hours a day. Perhaps the victim wrote the note in a place Mr. ENGARDE didn't know of. Well, right back at you, Mr. Edgeworth. Why don't you show us some proof that the victim made the forgery in an unknown place? Yo, get his ass. Order! Mr. Edgeworth. Looks like this time it is you who has dug his own grave. As I figured. Huh? As you figured? As I figured, it came down to this after all. Mr. Edgeworth, you're not making any sense. When I heard the results of the handwriting analysis, I thought that this might happen. The question is, what next? What next? If the prosecution can't prove Mr. ENGARDE's motive through the evidence, then we must prove it from another angle. Well, I agree with you there, Your Honor. The prosecution would like to call a witness to the stand at this time. Oh, well, that's fine. However, this witness is a little unusual. Edgeworth stuttering? This is not like him at all. Unusual. Well, what sort of witness is this person, Mr. Edgeworth? This witness is one who is perfectly fit to answer once and for all the question of who was it that hired Shelley? Is it Matt ENGARDE? Is it time for us to finally get Matt ENGARDE? That's impossible! Who in the... No such person exists who can answer that question with such certainty. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth! Who is this witness? It's... Yes, go on, who is it? The man himself. Mr. Shelley de... Huh? What do you mean, Shelley de Keeler? What do you... You found him? Isn't that the problem we've been having this whole time? That we couldn't get his ass and now you're telling me you can call him as a witness? Oh, Mr. de Killer. Wait! Shelley de Killer! You mean the killer? I mean, the assassin? Yes, Your Honor. I told you it was about get wacky. Dude. This is worse than the fucking parrot. This is worse than the fucking parrot. He's coming here? To the witness stand? Yes, in a manner of speaking. I recognize this is a very unusual circumstance, so I ask for your permission. Well, Mr. Wright? Yes? Is this alright with you? Do I have a choice here? I can't really do much else to drag this trial out. The defense has no objection, Your Honor. I wonder if it really is alright to do this. Very well then. The prosecution calls it witness to the stand. Edgeworth. Is there no other way left to us? Now then, witness. Your name and your, occupation, please. Very good, sir. My name is Shelley de Keeler, and I am a professional assassin. I say! What is going on here, Your Honor? How can you remain so calm? And what is the meaning of the two-way radio? Actually, Your Honor, it was delivered to me just now, and it came with a condition. As long as we do not trace its source, Mr. de Keeler will testify to this court. So this must be what that urgent phone call he got earlier was about. Oh no, this will not do. I cannot allow this in my court. First of all, we can't even be sure this is really Mr. de Keeler himself. Witness, Please present some sort of proof that you are in fact Shelly the killer. I understand. Please, wait a second. Please wait a second. I don't even know. I can't even get a fucking serious British accent. It's always like, hello, hello! I'm so hungry. Maya! Maya! A voice! Mr. Wright, can you confirm anything from this? The defense has no objections to this person. We are satisfied that this man is indeed Shelly the killer. It looks like we have run into yet another unexpected turn of events. Can you imagine being a jury duty person for a fucking Phoenix Wright trial? I want to be in that courtroom. Well, it doesn't seem like we have too many choices under these circumstances, so... Now then, witness. There is one thing I would like to confirm before we speak of anything else. And what would that be? At the request of a client, you killed Mr. Juan Corrida. Is this correct? It is as you say. I did indeed kill Mr. Corrida. I would love jury duty if it was instant. Right? Like, shit, jury duty may pay less than minimum wage, but like, if it was this entertaining, maybe some popcorn, maybe I'm in. Now that we have answered that, let's move on to the name of your client. Very well. This is all just a bad dream. Yes, that's it, a bad dream! Shelly the killer. What is he going to say? About my client. There is something I must first... I'm trying to... What is a British accent anyways? I've literally watched two British guys eat silent food all the time, and I can't think of their fucking accent anymore when I'm trying to reach Shelly the killer. But for me, he has to have a fucking British accent. I just can't say it. There is something I must first state. To an assassin, nothing is more important than the trust between a client and himself. And that is the reason I am here today on this witness stand. It is my wish that you grasp this concept before I give the name of my client. That's your testimony? Mr. the Killer seems to be a very clever man. I almost say he seems to be mocking us. Well, he may appear to be our enemy, Your Honor. Mr. the Killer is only stating the truth. He is no hypocrite. He has always stood by his belief, by this one belief. You mean about this trust between his clients and himself thing? It seems to be a level of trust beyond what people like me can comprehend. Well, Mr. Wright, are you ready to cross-examine the witness? Yes, Your Honor. There's no way to know what's coming next, so stay cool and collected, Phoenix. Try my best. About my client. Oh wait, go back. Press it. We can hear anything you have to say later. Can you please just tell us about your clients? I don't think you understand your place, Mr. Attorney. I said this is something I must first state. Do you know what the word first means? Ooh, sassy. Sorry. Go on. Well, it appears this is one witness you can't badger, Mr. Wright. That's only because you don't know about my situation. Just asking nothing more important. What? Hi, Sleepy on stream! Hi, how are you? Hey, yo, I missed everything. Where are we at? What's happening? We are currently in, I'm assuming, maybe the final, or not the final yet, but closely the final parts of the trial for the second game of, the last case of the second game of Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright Trilogy. We're currently cross-examining a fucking assassin to try and buy time for the cops to get Maya and save her, possibly. While also, maybe at the end we finally get Matt ENGARDE the guilty verdict he deserved. Let's see. The trust between you and your client. But I hope your day has been going well, Sleepy on stream. Hope your day has been going good, and that I hope I can make it brighter by hopefully being a little bit entertaining for you. Let's see. I provide my services in a fast and efficient manner. You too. Yeah! In exchange, I trust that my clients are discreet about me and my identity. If too many people knew about my face, it would be quite troublesome. You have the most... Bro, your face is the most, like, recognizable thing about you. Jesus Christ. You need to go see Dr. Miami. And think about getting some plastic surgery, because, like, oh my god. This is the first time one of my clients has ever been accused of murder. I must preserve the killer name so my clients can trust me. But couldn't someone stab you in the back and break your trust? It has never happened before, but if it ever did... Yes? That person wouldn't be my client for very long. They would certainly... That's enough! Please, no more! Very well. It was only a hypothetical, anyways. That's the reason here. Let's on the witness stand. That seems a little strange to me. I mean, you're about to tell us the name of your client. I would think that this would be a very bad thing for them. It doesn't matter to me. The client's already broken the rules and acted outside their prescribed role. Their role? This person tried to implicate another of the crime in order to save themselves. And this is a trespass that cannot be forgiven. You... Who gave you the right to be so high and mighty? To the gentleman who spoke just now. Excuse me, but would you care to die? No, I didn't say anything! This judge had better watch himself. Yeah, man, we're speaking to an assassin here. You can't be uppity about them. Oh shit, I fucking forgot to press that statement. Okay. I understand, so please tell us the name of your client. I'm afraid I cannot do that. I still have a few things left to say before I do. Oh, Judgy's a bad bitch, you can't kill him. He's an old bitch, you can definitely kill him. That egomaniacal, sorry. It's not good for your health to be so aggravated. You won't live very long if you let everything bother you. Somehow that coming from the assassin makes it less than comforting. I don't really care about all this extra fluff, just tell us the name already. Patience? Try to calm down a little. It's important to try and understand his mindset. You know what? You're right, Mia. You know he's an assassin. He still deserves respect. He seems very steadfast and close, so you have to work to get him to talk. I'm not his therapist, you know. There's something- oh, wait, I have to present something? What am I supposed to present, man? Wait, but what did I press? What did I not press? Wait, what? I presented this, we understand? Okay. Something I didn't press then. Let me press first day. Okay, I'll just press it again because I thought I pressed everything, but I guess not. And you and your client. So a fast and efficient manner in exchange. Those are the roles and duties an assassin and his clients who need to carry out. I'm sorry, but I was wondering about something you just said. Oh, okay, I just had to press it twice. Or did I not? I just probably didn't press this. Who knows anymore? Who knows anymore at this point? You said that your client had already broken the rules. A person who frames another is the worst kind of human. But didn't you? I guess not, because you are kind of leaving your calling card. So that way people would know that whenever you murder somebody, it's you. And that's why you feel you can betray this person? I have no trust relation with a client who can't understand their assigned role. Just my luck, an assassin with a conscience. Who would have figured? Now then, everyone. Do you think you can understand my logic? This case just keeps getting better and better. If you can't, then I'm afraid that we can't proceed. Everyone understands your point, I think. Really. In that case, I believe I am prepared to disclose information you seek. You've made it crystal clear that you value trust over all else. I believe we are ready. Excellent. And that is the reason. Oh, okay. Now then, I believe it's about time I reveal the name of my client. Don't you agree? I do agree. Tell it to us. What is it? Now I can't bring myself to ask the client's name. If you can't ask it, Mr. Wright, then I will. Witness. What is the name of the client who requests the murder of Mr. Juan Corda? That person's name is... Adrian! Huh? Wait! It was Adrian?! Wait! Wait, that makes sense! What he's saying, though, about Adrian trying to pin the... It was... Y'all, I did not expect that it was Adrian who was gonna be... What?! Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no motherfucking way. Even though I'm literally looking at it myself, like, but ain't no way. Ain't no way. Adrian, she's the mastermind of this? What? Yo. Because I really thought that, like, my process was that Matt, you know, I guess it does kind of line up, because yeah, Matt doesn't really have a reason to kill him, because like he's at the height of the popularity. Maybe he did know about the suicide note, but like he wouldn't. That's not necessarily a way to kill him, because you can just like fucking just get him back another way, you know, like release the scandal between him and his manager. I mean, yeah, Juan and Adrian, to like get his ass back, or just make a new fucking scandal so that he'll still be the media's eye. What? Adrian Andrews is the one who fucking... Y'all. What in the fuck? Adrian Andrews? What? What? No fucking way. No fucking way. Adrian... How the fuck did I not spoil myself? Because I was peeping around her gallery just to look at, like, the fucking... I was looking at her sprite because I really like her sprite. It's really cute. Oh my god. Game is good. No, game is really good. Game is in fact great as... Wait, that means Adrian Andrews... Was she fucking two-timing fucking Juan and Matt? Just for the whole revenge... Cause she hates both of them bitches. Was she trying to... Oh my god. Miss Adrian! Girlie, you might have anxiety and depression, but shit. You can still murder. You can still make a whole ass devious little plan, and I'm here for it. You know what, girl? Your girl brought a little too close to the sun. For what you did, shit, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm so proud. Oh my god. Witness! Go back to reading, okay. That's not who you told me it was earlier! Huh? Pray tell, what are you talking about, Mr. Prosecutor? I should think I know my own client, and it is Adrian Andrews. What? This can't be! On the phone earlier! What's going on here? My guess is that Mr. the Killer just stabbed Mr. Edgeworth in the back. Wait! It's... Who killed Juan Corrida? Or who ordered the hit on Juan Corrida? Wait, I don't understand anymore. Fuck it, I'm just gonna keep reading. Stab Edgeworth in the back? I'm sure in order to get an audience with this court, Mr. the Killer told him a different name. Matt ENGARDE, perhaps? I knew it. This is outrageous. I was deceived. The witness is telling a very serious lie. But you were the one who summoned this witness. You... Shelly the Killer! My testimony is the truth. The defendant at the moment is Matt ENGARDE, am I correct? All I wish to do is help procure his acquittal. Okay, I thought that he was just trying to get the acquittal just to prove that, like, hey, you can still trust me, baby girl. You can still trust me. But no! It's to make sure that he's actually innocent. So he did... What is going on? No, there's no way that Matt's not guilty too. There's no fucking way. All the bitches are guilty some way or another. I don't believe it. Huh. Wow. All of a sudden it feels like we can actually win this. Yeah. The prosecution has failed to provide a motive and has instead provided the suicide note, which is a forgery created by the victim. Furthermore, there's a possibility the defendant himself knew it was a fake. But most definitive of all, we have heard from the assassin himself, the name of his client. Mr. the Killer client who requested the murder was not the defendant at all! No. With all this evidence, it is obvious to me that this means that Mr. Matt ENGARDE is innocent! I seem to have caused you all a bit of confusion. Please, continue your discussion, and call me when you have reached a verdict. Bailiff, please bring Miss Adrian Andrews immediately! What now? The way this is going, ENGARDE will be found innocent. This may be our last chance to save Maya. Yeah, but Edgeworth is right. The killer is lying. ENGARDE, my client, I know he's guilty. Can I live with myself if I win this? Who would have believed that the prosecution's own witness would absolve the defendant? Your Honor, the prosecution requests permission to further question the witness. Surely the killer is certainly lying under oath. It wasn't me. Listen, everyone, please. That testimony just now. It was all one big lie. Miss Andrews, the suicide note may have been a fake, but that man, Matt, he's the reason Celeste died. And Juan's death, it was all because he got pulled into Matt's twisted world. That testimony just now, you have to believe me. It was a horrible, horrible lie. But Mr. the Killer himself has testified. He has named you as his client. No! That's not true! Also, there is quite a bit of evidence that points to you. The knife and button, donning the nickel samurai costume. But that's... You even have a motive. We all know that Miss Celeste's impacts was a part of your life. You wanted to follow her, and you wanted revenge against the two who hurt her. I would say you have plenty of reasons to want them both dead. No. Mr. Wright! You know the truth! Tell them! Tell them the real story! Who the real killer is! Tell them! Please, help me! Yes. I know the truth. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? I believe we've reached the end of this trial. Therefore, I ask the defense for any final words or opinions. I have to decide. Do I take the not guilty verdict and save Maya? Or do I throw this chance away and wait for Gumshoe's new evidence? What am I supposed to do? Well, Phoenix, if you remember what Maya said when she was still kidnapped, she said, you better get Matt that guilty verdict, or else she will haunt your ass. So you know what we do? We listen to the girlies. We let the trial continue. Continue, bitch! Phoenix. I can't do it, Mia. I can't accept the not guilty. And you know she can and will haunt his ass. Absolutely! Shit, she got the most spiritual power of the Fae family, besides Mia, probably. Like, shit, all the Fae girls, they can and will haunt Phoenix's ass when they all die. Assuming that he doesn't die first. Mia, look at her. Look at Mia right now. She's already haunting his ass, kinda. She's helping him, but, like, she's still kinda haunting his ass. You are a lawyer. I know. But Matt ENGARDE is a killer. A murderer. I can't let him get away with this. I can't let someone else take the fall. If I let Miss Andrews be convicted, I am no better than ENGARDE. Even though I don't want to admit it, I have to face the fact. That it is because of Edgeworth that I now know the real truth. He could have gotten ENGARDE convicted so many times over, but he never took a single one of those chances. If I take this verdict right now, I'd be betraying his trust. His trust? I never thought about it until now.
Yes, you do trust him. You love him. That's your boyfriend. That's your lover. That's your gay lover that you'd be kissing under the tree and on the witness stand.
Yes, you do. Mia, can you fucking read my mind or some shit? The fuck? Can you read Phoenix's mind? Is that part of your ghostly powers? Mr. Wright, your opinion, please? The defense requests that we be allowed to further question Mr. the Killer. Am I hearing you correctly, Mr. Wright? Right. Mia ships him more than anyone? Absolutely. Everybody ships them. Like, everybody in the game ships them, dude. But that witness is clear your client through his testimony. Your job here is done. I'm not done yet. To see through witnesses' lie and find the truth. That is my job, Your Honor. There's still more evidence to look at. And I'm sure that once those pieces arrive here in this very courtroom, a miracle will occur. Very well, the trial will continue. Mr. Edgeworth, please re-establish connection with Mr. the Killer. Right away, Your Honor. Has a verdict been reached? Before that, we would like to talk with you a little bit more.
What more?
About? All you needed from me was the name of my client. What else could you need me for? Well, actually, we would like to hear everything you know about this case. This is how things are. Usually done. What is he talking about, usually done? But what shall we have him testify now? Mr. the Killer, if you don't mind, please testify about your client in more detail. You legal people and your procedures. Is it any wonder that there are no one who likes to go to court? True! But I would go to this court if it was Phoenix, Wright, and Edgeworth at the stands. I shan't lie. About my client, part 2. As I have already stated quite a few times, Adrian Andrews is my client. However, one thing I simply cannot overlook is tampering with the scene of the crime. My client did it to frame another for the crime. But while pretending to be the first person to discover the body and enter the scene, Adrian Andrews already knew from the beginning that Juan Corrida was dead. But even more appalling is the creation and planting of the knife and button. That act is what I was referring to when I said my client had broken the rules. Oh my god, you really want that shit to be pinned on you, don't you? I guess it is kind of like renown. Like, I forgot what it was. I think I was watching some of the true crime shit. Maybe just probably like a Watcher or something, where it's like, apparently all the serial killers like having the crime attributed to them because it's like that gives them like infamy or whatever the fuck. Well, you know what? I see where his point of mind is. I don't agree with it, but like, I see where he's coming from, maybe. It's also, I guess, it's like client relationship protection. I don't know, man. This is the most unexpected turn of events for the, 5th time now? However, this time, everything has finally been revealed. Objection. Just a second, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? We still have the cross-examination to do. But you don't need to question a testimony like this. Do you, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, the defense will question the witness. As if I have a choice here. Huh? Why? What this witness has said is nothing but beneficial to the defense case. If you scrutinize the testimony, then I'll expose the lies in that also beneficial testimony, I suppose. I get it. Who doesn't love attention? True! I like attention, but in like a little like scared kitten kind of way, where like, you gotta give me attention, but not in a way that I'll notice, or otherwise I'll die. That makes 2 of us.
About my client.
As I've already said it quite a few times, if you enter my client. Oh, I don't need to read this again. What is it, Mr. Wright? If I press him the wrong way, it may raise suspicion on his end. Oh, I got my save. Might have to do something to waste more time. Witness, about requesting a hit. Yes? How much is your fee? I see you're also quite a dark-hearted man, Mr. Attorney, huh? If you'd like to talk business, we can do so after the trial. No! I'm thinking of hiring Mr. Wright! Yes! You want to kill me! You want me dead, don't you? What? Why would you think something like that, Your Honor? Guilty, Phoenix Wright! You are hereby declared guilty! Witness, let's continue. Why did you disclose the name of your client? They are your client, are they not? Tampering the scene of the crime. I would think that most people wouldn't be able to overlook a person hiring another to kill. If I had a problem with such a thing, I wouldn't be very effective at my job. True! Yeah. Well, a change in occupation might be good for you. However, I will say this. Even though I am the one who does the deed, my clients are always the real guilty party. That goes without saying, Mr. the Killer. And their fate is to live with the knowledge of their guilt on their shoulders. However, my client this time thought they could run away from their guilt. Oh my god. Are you talking about the one in the knife? Yes, and my business card. Oh, this card. So that no one has to waste their time, including the police, I always make it a point to make things as easy as possible. You try to make things easy? My business cards makes it very easy to identify who carried out the service. He's pretty devoted to his work. But to disregard everything, to go and stab the deceased with a knife, and even hide my car from sight, that is something I cannot overlook. It's really hard to tell if he's being truthful or not without him being here. While pretending to be the first person on the body to enter the scene. So you're saying most clients wouldn't do such a thing? That is correct. Usually most people try to create an alibi for themselves. If you should use my services, Mr. Attorney, I would suggest your plan for your alibi too. No, I already told you! I have no intention of using your services ever! Why does he keep looking at me like I'm the one on trial here? From the very beginning? That is correct, from before my client visited the room. All of my clients know precisely what the situation is at all times. I wonder if that's really true. That's odd. More power. So, why do you think your client did that? What do you mean by why? Well, fiddling around the scene of the crime is pretty risky. And why would someone who has requested a murder go to the crime scene anyways? that is true. I assume it's probably done to frame Mr. ENGARDE. If that's the case, then why didn't the person just request that you do it? Sadly, that is not possible. Huh? My job is to kill, that is all. And to leave my business card behind, naturally. The business card is so my clients may escape blame. To protect them is my duty. Even if they say it's for someone, it's for revenge, sending someone else to take your fall. And that's why I'm going to understand the rules. And that's all you have to testify? Yes, and I pray that I will never be called to the stand again. Again, as in you plan to continue? I must, as I have yet to find a person to take my place and become the 4th successor. Actually, how would you like a new life, Mr. Attorney? Excuse me? No. I'm fine, really. Are you really now? I wonder what kind of man the judge thinks I am now. What are you gonna do now, Phoenix? All I can do now is expose the lies. That's true. However, you realize it will be very bad. Mia, do you want her and ENGARDE to get guilty or not? I'm so confused. The one thing I know for sure is I can't let this trial end yet. Mia, do you want mine to die or not? Like, what? Was it the one where you said that's odd? I'm gonna climb out my friends. That's really true. That's odd. Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning that Mr. Clark was dead. Wait. Is it the bear? Or a suicide note, rather? I'm guessing, right? I knew from that. But then she was looking for a suicide. Spy camera? Or am I supposed to actually present the suicide note? Now let's save here so I don't have to keep... Not the note. Not the note? Okay. But am I on the right track with what I'm trying to prove? You don't gotta spoil for me, but am I on the right track of this being the sentence I have to present something at? Sword. Okay. More pollen, the creation and planting the knife with the button. So anything your client did that. Great, Mr. ENGARDE. That's what I said on my client. And that's all you had to testify? Yes, and I plan on calling to stand again. The one you were thinking of was the right option with the wrong evidence, basically. Okay. 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 I already knew from the very beginning that Juan Corda was dead. But it's not... It's not the note. It's not the bear. It's not the spy camera, because I just tried that. Could check the photo from the scene and see if anything's odd. Oh, true! True! Thank you for the... There's no business card. Wait, but no, she took it, didn't she? Wait, fuck it, I'll fucking... Whatever. It's fine. It's fine! Is it the tomato juice? She took it. Juice! Juice! It's a juice! It was always a juice in the end! Thank you so much for taking the time to testify, Mr. the Killer. Why is it always a juice? It's always the fucking juice when I don't want it to be the juice. But okay, sure. Sure, it's the juice. What is the meaning of that attitude? When Adrian Andrews entered the victim's room... Your client had no idea that Juan Corda had been murdered. But how do you know that? From this wine glass, Your Honor. The glass? Mr. the Killer's supposed client thought Mr. Corda had only fainted. Which is why this glass of tomato juice was poured for the victim. But isn't that just a part of Adrian Andrews' calculated plan? That is not possible, Your Honor. This glass bears the fingerprints of that person. Had this been planned, they would never have left their fingerprints behind. I see your point. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion? Strangely enough, I had the same exact thought just now. Witness, how do you explain this strange phenomenon? Isn't it a waste of time to ask about such a minor detail? Is not a very important point anyways, correct? I'm afraid you are mistaken. If Adrian Andrews really is your client as you claim, then your client should have had knowledge of Mr. Corda's death. If not, then that can only mean that Adrian Andrews was never your client at all. Beep beep. How strange. Yes? Why is it that the attorney has yet to raise an objection at this absurd situation? Phoenix. If the killer figures out what we're up to, we're in real trouble. Yeah, I know. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm surprised! You know you can't say things like that without any evidence! Ah, sorry. Wow! That was an awfully weak objection for the two of you. See, he knows that they be kissing. Anyways, I am positive that there was a contradiction in that testimony. The prosecution requests further testimony concerning when the request was taken. They're flirting. Yeah, right? Listen, Judge. You either let them live like this, or they're gonna dock straight in the courtroom. Just straight up, just pull their cocks out. Just start docking. Right now I have to buy some more time. While we wait for the items that Killer left behind to get here. I just know that the very outcome of this trial lies with those items. This request came to me, about a week ago. It was a request for my services on the night of the award ceremony. We met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters. That is what occurred. I trust my memory and I believe I have made no mistakes. But what if you have? What if you have made a mistake? So you physically met your client, right? That is correct. Meeting one's client is the first step to building trust, in my opinion. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Latte, you're sleeping so weirdly. A week ago. How about a week ago? 1 week ago, are you sure? Yes, I am quite sure. I, of course, had my own preparations. And I was barely able to finish. When you request my services, Mr. Attorney, I hope you will keep that in mind. Please, stop. In any case, my client this time had a very specific date and time in mind. A specific date and time? The night of the award ceremony. Did you ask why on that specific night? No, I tried to fulfill the condition of my client's request. But as for why, I only had my suspicions. Your suspicions, huh? We're gonna press further. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit. So what are these suspicions you had? Why did your client request that night? I'm sure it was all for the bear. The bear? My client spoke of it. I'm sure there will be a bear-shaped figurine in Juan's Corda's room. I would like you to retrieve that item for me. Oh. You must be talking about this bear puzzle. Inside that figurine was a suicide note. Naturally, the victim brought it with him to his hotel room. He was planning to publicly disclose its contents at the press conference, after all. That is correct, and if I had not done the job that night, I would not have known where this bear figurine was. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just now of any importance? It was very important. The testimony just now has made one thing clear, and that is... the client knew the secret of the bear figurine. Huh? I think all of us already knew. Oh, really? Witness! Oh, thank God I didn't get a penalty. Just a few matters. So you physically met Adrian Andrews, right? Of course I did. Who's that pause? what was with the brief pause? Witness, I'd love for you to give us a few more details. I always meet my client as a matter of principle. I have never taken a request by telephone or mail. And why is that? That's because I value the trust between a client and myself above all else. How do you get the request in the first place if you don't take it by telephone or mail? I guess they contact you first by telephone or mail, and then you meet them to actually finalize it, I guess. Cause how the fuck do you meet people otherwise? And do you have a website, The Killer? Do you have like a little website that we can go on? Just be like, call now if you want to get a murder without getting your hands dirty. Yippee! You got like a bundle deal or something? Like if I order 2 hits, can I get a discount? The only way to establish that is to speak to the client while looking at them in the eye. This one just now very important. Was it important? So it's not important to know. What do you mean by that? My question was, did you really meet Agent Andrews in person? I have already told you, Mr. Wright, I did. I was literally talking with him face to face that That's when I thought I could try. Wait, him? Test him? If I heard what I think I heard just now, then I think I've got him. Cause what you mean him? Unless my girl Adrian Andrews is a gender queer person, which in that case slay, but like I'm pretty sure she goes by she her, cause this is 2004. Huh, really? If that's the case, witness, please include the statement just now in your testimony. Very well. What you mean him, baby girl? But as we know, that's not how it turned out, correct? What do you mean? Adrian Andrews turned out to be a client who couldn't stick to the rules, right? Oh yes, I suppose you are correct. So I'll check one last time. Are you sure your testimony is accurate? That is what I occurred, and I believe I made no mistakes in my So your client was Adrian Andrews. That is correct. Well, so the two of them met. If they did, there shouldn't be anything wrong with it. Oh. Oh, I guess. Hang on. My manager, no, of course I did. To go. What about the bear? What did you ask about? No, suspicions, huh? Press further. What is your suspicion? What did you client had that night? Pretty sure it was off for the bear. The bear. Blah, 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 blah. Is this important? No, the bear figure was not important. Hope they clearly says impossible. I mean, it's just conjecture. No, I don't think it's very important. Okay, so I think it was only the moment I saw him. Can I just present Adrian Andrews as a fucking... Can I just present her profile? Because she's very clearly a lady. Yeah, okay, cool. It was that easy. I would like to go over this one more time. You met Adrian Andrews at the bar and took the request at that time? Yes, that is correct. And that's when you thought he was trustworthy? How many times must I repeat myself? Yes, that is correct. I'm sorry, but that is an impossible tale. What? Shelly the Killer. You have never met the real Adrian Andrews. Why would you say that? Because you made one very big slip-up. About her. So what is the issue? What did you say just now? About her? Yeah, Adrian Andrews is a very androgynous name. If you have ever met Adrian Andrews in person, one look would have told you that she is a woman!
I'm a motherfucking woman! Da, 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 da.
I don't know the rest of that lyrics. Da, da, da. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? This witness testified to the following. That he always meets face-to-face with his clients when taking their requests. But he has never met Adrian Andrews in person. Yes, Your Honor! That is exactly the point! That means Mr. the Killer's client could not have been Miss Adrian Andrews. Oh, I don't like the way you're fucking leaking out. Brother, Why is your oil so thick? I don't like this. I'm not here for this Charlie and the Chocolate Factory-esque walkie-talkie right now, okay? You can't just ask that, dude. I think I can. I think I can ask that, actually. And also, ad break coming up. A 3-minute ad break so that we have no pre-roll ads. I'm so sorry. Bye-bye, guys. I don't... Can you stop leaking? Thank you. Stop leaking. Mr. Edgeworth, I understand the logic on this one. However, why would the assassin make such a basic mistake? I believe it has to do with her name, Your Honor. Her name? Yes, Adrian Andrews is without a doubt a very androgynous name. See? Yes, I see. Unluckily for Mr. the Killer, the entire time he was on the stand, no one has stated Miss Adrian Andrews' gender. And so, he simply picked the wrong gender to go with. What? What is going on? Surely the Killer! This court demands an explanation. I think somehow I must have mixed up this client with another. So does that mean you remember something different now? Yes, of course. Can you stop leaking? Stop shitting! Take a Pepto! Please, if you will allow me to testify once more. I know he's going to spit out more lies. Very well, but this time please give us the truth, and nothing but the truth. You're asking a lot for an assassin. Yes, now I remember. I took that request by mail. You just said you don't take requests by mail! There have been times I took a job without having met my client. The request for the murder of Juan Corda and 2 or 3 other small things. When I saw the name at the end of my letter, I thought it must be a man. So you took this job through a letter. He didn't mention anything about a letter in his earlier testimony. Which means he's definitely lying. Yeah, the only thing he mentioned is that the fact he doesn't take a fucking letter. Be careful, Phoenix. If you break the assassin's testimony completely, it's over for us. I know. I can't make him suspicious, but... I think we're okay. Like, we can do this. As long as he's standing there for across from me, no matter how strong of a punch I throw, he'll counter it! Ooh! This is a very yaoi-ful court right now. Very yaoi-must of you, I must say. Request taking part 2. But didn't you just say that you always meet with your clients? Yes, I suppose I did say that. However, there are some clients for whom a meeting is simply not possible. But didn't you meet your client this time? No, I did not. Oh, come now, let's stop with this game of cat and mouse. Using your silkiest voice is not gonna work on me. Alright then, just cough it up and then confess! Mr. Wright! You can't badger a woman with such harsh words! You're a lawyer, so behave like one and present evidence instead of mindlessly yelling. Now then, do you have any proof that Mr. Killer met with his client? I don't have any proof. I don't have any proof right now. Sadly for us, Your Honor, that is the nature of right and wrong. I've been met many times. Good job of having met a client. And why would you not meet certain clients? Recently, I've been receiving more requests. If I met each and every client, I simply would lose some nice business opportunities. Nice business opportunities? On top of which the times have changed. It is now the age of information and computers, correct? Well, I have joined the times and now take requests via electronic mail! So you do have an email. Not necessarily a website just yet, but like, hey, that can be changed. Electronic mail? Do you have to mail that in a special insulated envelope? I'm very sorry. I despise the shortening of words. What I meant by electronic mail is what is commonly referred to as email. Email? In the contest of mimicry, the judge would be the parrots, hands down. Anyways, so you took this job without having met your client, and... 2 or 3 other small things. You can't just add that, dude. What? Oh wait, no, I think I already- yeah, you already said that, sorry. I just saw it again, I thought like, oh. Let's see. Two or three other things? Yes, and what were these other things? A few other things that have nothing to do with this case. What should I do? Should I reply with that? Really bad if pushes the wrong button. No, press further. Whether or not they're related to this case is for the court to decide. Mr. Attorney? Yes? Everything I have said from the beginning has been nothing but beneficial to your client. Which is why I wonder what is pushing you to continue this cross-examination. Could it be you are planning to betray your own client? That's... I smell the stench of a backstabber. And should you turn out to be one? But wait! You're real bad. Sounds like one sharp man. I thought my client to be a man. So you're saying that you never saw your client's face, not even once? I did, once. I was wanting it to give my client the figurine. Yes, I see. But Miss Andrews was wearing a mask at the time. A mask? A Nickel Samurai mask, I'm guessing. Mr. Wright, what do you have to say about this? Hearing upon this piece of testimony. No objections. Maybe I can pull something out of what he said. No? Wait, but then you can... The voice? The voice? Contradiction. One thing does sort of stick out at me, Your Honor. Witness, I think you most definitely saw your client's face. Let's recall Mr. Powell's testimony. After the award ceremony, went myself to Matt's room. Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in his Nickel Samurai costume. Matt gave the bellboy a tip. He received quite a large roll of cash from Mr. ENGARDE, and at that time he was not wearing his Nickel Samurai mask. Oh! Order! Yes, now that you mention it, I do remember that. Witness! Yes, that night I did one on the floor as a bellboy. I received plenty of tips that night for carrying juice to the various rooms. Is that so wrong? Huh? The man who gave me that tip was not my client. He was probably just a very generous person. I'm sorry, but sadly we are not nearly so generous here. If I could receive large rolls of cash by simply bringing people things on trays, then why on earth would I stand around here prosecuting? Oh, the deja vu. And isn't his salary more than enough for one man? And where is your evidence a large roll of cash was not in fact a tip? Come, Mr. Edgeworth, show me the money! What? Mr. Attorney? Yes? You know, I think your line of questioning has been a little strange, just like as strange as the way I have been saving my game. In fact, I would say that you don't seem to believe Miss Andrews is my client. Oh no, it's not that at all. I just think lies aren't a good thing, you know? Oh, I know and agree. I don't think lies are a good thing at all. I think we are on the same page now, aren't we, Mr. Attorney? Remember, if I feel threatened in any way, I am free to cut contact at any time. I'm sorry. Please forgive my foolishness. Foolishly foolish fool who asks for foolishness things. If only we apologize all this time. Anyways, I did not see a contradiction here. Therefore, you may continue, witness. We've pretty much reached the end of our rope here. Huh? And then quickly destroying... those items! But meet my client. Why would not meet certain client? Change, email. Nate, are you awake and are you stuck? Please tell me you're not stuck in the window blinds. You surely you're not that dumb. No. Do you have any proof that Mr. the Killer met with his client? At least I don't think I have any proof. Wait. I do have proof. It's the bear. Very well, I will show you proof. Are you sure about this, Phoenix? Ow! So? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, he is. Is that all? It's okay. Hang on. Because if I just... Three other small things. Press further. Fuck it. Whether or not it was for the court to decide. Press further. Fuck it. Witness, this is a very important matter. Please cooperate and tell us what these other jobs your client requested were. If it's truly that important, I suppose I don't have much of a choice. The bear figurine. The bear figurine? After the assassination of the target, I was to find that figurine. I was told that this job was just as important as the actual killing. And where was that figurine? It was inside Mr. Corda's suitcase. And then, what did you do next? I handed it over to my client right away. You gave it to your client? Interesting. This information is not important to me. Witness, please include what you're stating in your testimony, as you wish. And give it to Miss Adrian Andrews. I found this figurine in Mr. ENGARDE's mansion. If you gave it to Miss Andrews, then what was it doing there? I was waiting for her there. That was also part of the plan to frame Mr. ENGARDE, I'm sure. Makes a lot of sense. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have any problem with this piece of testimony? No, for now. Or actually, I'm gonna show it. Was there something more to press here? I forgot. You ever say something like once? You haven't found a figurine. Miss Andrew was wearing a mask at that time. Because he said he was supposed to meet it back. What was the contradiction? Goodness. I think he must have been staring on his face. Give the bellboy a tip. Just gotta present something out. Yeah. Go samurai. Is that so wrong, huh? Give him a present? What kind of present? Also, hi Kurama! Hi. I hope your day's been going well. Very okay, large roasting my passion. Let's try. Sir Tony. Yeah, I think I'll back would say oh. Oh. I'm free. God. Are you? A teddy bear. You're right! Yeah, I think I gotta resent a teddy bear, but I'm just like, where? You saying he's into bears? He's surely into bears me. And give it to Miss Adrian Andrews, but it was found inside the ENGARDE mansion. Fuck it, I'll fucking present this. Oh! Yeah, okay, I gave him the teddy bear! Gave it to him! Yay! God, sometimes I hesitate sometimes because like every time I think I have a piece of like the line going right, turns out I'm wrong for the most part. Well, half the time, sometimes. It's whatever. Well, we'll see. Shelly the killer. Sometimes. Yeah, exactly. It feels so obvious and it feels wrong. And also, after that first case in the Korean village, I'm traumatized. Because, like, in the fucking Korean village, the fucking code was presented twice, which was not a pattern used in the first game. You basically presented one, and you're done. You don't present it twice in a row. But they did that, and I'm just like, fuck. Shelly the killer. If you had really given the bear to Miss Andrews, then this item should not have been inside it. This item? I see where you're going. Yup, that's where I'm going. Where is everyone going? Do I need to pack a suitcase? Oh, Judge. My beloved, possibly 6-year-old, himbo. Automot, wait. Automot got you? Wait, what did Automot get you for? Hang on. Hello? Hello? What did Automot get you for? Hang on. They didn't like me too. Yeah, they don't do that. Yeah, that's probably it. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, that's probably it. Unfortunate, because this game, I mean, this case is centered around a fucking suicide right now. I didn't want to be in a TikTok censorship. You know what? Me too. We can't be saying suicide. It's okay. I still catch myself saying suicide instead of Persona 3 myself. Like right now. Oopsie. Let's see. Your Honor, please think back to Miss Andrews' testimony. And I was gonna burn it for her sake. If even for a single minute, this bear had actually been in Miss Andrews' hands, I'm sure she would have taken the suicide note out and burned it. I'm gonna fucking commit super slide. Yeah, don't say suicide. You can say super bolide instead. Order! Order! So that's where you two were going. So that, yeah, we're going on a date, Judge. You give me the third wheel. So by the very fact that the suicide note was still inside the bear, it tells us that your client didn't know how to disassemble the puzzle. Don't say super bolide, I cry. No, we gotta say super bolide, okay? Super bolide! I have so much trauma from shit tanks. My turn! Yeah, Karama, it's your turn! Super bolide! Which means... It means, Your Honor, that it is impossible for Agent Andrews to be the client. Oh! God, you're busting. First you're leaking, now you're busting? I don't like this fucking walkie-talkie. Get this walkie-talkie away from me. Fucking you bust and then you leak off some suspicious liquid? Ugh. Ugh. Brother, ugh. Order! Busting for real. See? Ugh. It's getting all steaming hot now? Ugh. Oh, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm sure I mentioned this before. Good morning, Latte. It is 8 p.m. and you finally woken up. Can you... Yeah, you can jump. There you go. I'm sure I mentioned this before. How I hate traitors above all else. I think your cross-examination has clearly demonstrated something to me. You must wish to break your end of our agreement! No, that's not... That's enough! If that is your intention, then there is only one thing for me to do. Wait, please. Gentlemen, ladies, please excuse me. I have a matter that I must attend to. Hold it! No, please, not that. Please wait. Mr. Attorney! Bring this trial to a speedy end and I may stay my hand. Or otherwise... What in the... Mr. Wright, are you... Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. I didn't understand this witness outburst just now. Do you think there is a need to hear more testimony, or is this enough? Well, we should... Edgeworth, We can't do this. If we keep this up, Maya, she'll... Prosecution, What has come over everyone? Even you are. Prosecution, rest. What is going on around here? The prosecution has no further questions, Your Honor. What? What? Well, I thought I'd never see the day. This is a most unusual situation. If the prosecution rests with no further questions, then the prosecution has failed to uphold its stance. If that is the case, then, even though I am reluctant, I must believe that Mr. the Killer's testimony is accurate. That would mean that the Killer's client is Adrian Andrews. Mr. Wright, yes, Your Honor? If I end the trial right here, right now, failed? No, don't say that! Then your client, Matt ENGARDE, would be declared innocent. And in this place, Adrian Andrews would be charged with murder. Miss Andrews would be charged with murder! Not yet. We can't let this shit end yet. No, no, no. Let's see. First though, I gotta do this. Okay. The prosecution has no further questions, so we will now hear the defense's final remarks. Bailiff, please bring the defendant Matt ENGARDE. Gumshoe, I need you to fucking come in right now. I don't care if you're at the hospital, we're gonna wheel your fucking stretcher in. Get in this damn courtroom already. Bailiff, please bring the defendant Matt ENGARDE to the stand. The items from the killer's hideout didn't make it in time. Tried as hard as we could, but it looks like our time has run out. I can't believe it. The outcome now lies in your hands. What in the fuck? That's what I'm saying, bro! Dude, did the old guy finally decide? To be honest, I can't think of you as a truly innocent and good person. You have done enough evil to drive a woman to suicide. But, at least on the charge of murder, it would appear you are innocent. Ah! So, I guess even the old fuddy-duddy figured me out. Stinky! Emo rat, here we go! Mr. ENGARDE. What an atrocious lore I have! Giving his own client up like this. And that refresh like a spring breeze crap is just as atrocious, don't you agree? Anyways, get on with it, and pronounce me innocent already. Right, Mr. Lawyer? Should I side with justice? Or should I save Maya's life? You better get ENGARDE a guilty sentence, okay? That really— Right? I'm telling you, it's a big bitch glass! I should have put Ruri's big bitch drink in that big bitch glass. But if I do that, Maya will die. He really put an Eisen? What's an Eisen? But if I say he's innocent, then Miss Andrews will be charged as murder, and she's too cute to go to jail! Do I say he's guilty? Or not guilty? Either choice I make, someone's life is going to end. It all hinges on what I choose. Now then, Mr. Wright. Let's hear the defense's final statement on this matter. If the person who hired the assassin was Adrian Andrews, then your client, Mr. Matt ENGARDE, is innocent. There's no need to ask, old man. After all, my lawyer is going to say what I want, aren't you? Right. I can't do this! But I have to decide something! I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. Do it, say the thing. Yeah, we're gonna say it. My client, Matt ENGARDE, is guilty! We are waiting for your answer, Mr. Wright. Matt ENGARDE, your client deserves an answer. Maya, I'm sorry. Matt ENGARDE is... Let's go! There she is! There's my girl! It's not the other girl who's waiting for her, but it's Francisco, my karma, bitch! What are you doing here? Ow! You see now, don't you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This is exactly why you should never take your eyes off that scruffy fool. Did you bring them? The final pieces? Do you have them? You should know better than to ask that, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Avon Carmel is perfect in every way. The evidence is here in perfect condition. Don't worry about Scruffy. He's fine, and his injuries are minor. All the items are inside this. Did you just fucking strip him? Oh my god. You stripped him? You left him on the fucking pavement? Naked? What a filthy old coat this is. That's Gumshoe. I can spot his tattered rags anywhere. Honestly, Queen, real. I apologize for its ugliness, but there was nothing else to wrap the items in. I fought long and hard for this whole trial. Stepped on it too, bro. Stepped on him, whipped him, probably pissed on him too. My god. I'll forward inside that raggedy coat. I'm sure that inside that coat lies a crucial piece of evidence. You should thank her. No, for real. But also right now, she's a little bit too young for me, so I can't say it. Well, no, she's 18. Your Honor, inside that filthy coat are the defense's final pieces of evidence. Your final evidence? Let's go, ENGARDE. You're gonna fucking get it now. You're gonna fucking get it. Ooh, let me tell you right now. You're putting me on this fucking wackadaisy gate. This trial is already over. All that remains is for me to hands down my verdict. I do not believe that any evidence present now would change the outcome of this trial. What? Your Honor, it is our duty to examine every piece of evidence down to the last. I request that Miss Von Karma be allowed to present these pieces of evidence. I suppose you are right, Mr. Edgeworth. I grant permission to do so. However, this one obvious rule applies here. Save, because there's a lot of dialogue. If these items do not bring up any new points, then they will not be accepted by this court. Now, Miss Von Karma, if you please. These pieces of evidence are items left by the killer during his escape from the police. He must have been in quite a rush. Yes, Your Honor. The killer left 3 pieces of evidence. Somewhere among the evidence we're about to see. There will be something that would turn this whole situation around like a miracle. A lot. What do you mean two possible outcomes? Hey, bestie? Bestie, what do you mean two possible outcomes? I thought this was a story on rails. What do you mean two possible outcomes? Bestie? Bestie? Girl. That is all we can hope for. The first item is a pistol. Does the killer pistol have anything to do with this? What do you mean? Anything to do with this case? No, because he didn't use the pistol. I'm pretty sure there's a gun involved in this case. There's no way I'm hearing about it. Next piece of evidence. Videotape! Question. Have you checked the contents of that tape? Unfortunately, there was no time to. Oh yeah. But I would speculate this tape is very important. Why would you say that? Because he came back to his hideout for it. The killer went back for it? That's right. It looks like he was trying to recover it. He injured 3 of the officers at the site. But somehow, it looks like they managed to protect it from the killer. Surely the killer is no ordinary man. The last piece of evidence is this bellboy uniform. Oh. Sorry. Is that a uniform from the Gatewater Hotel? Was that used during the crime? I am almost certain it was. There's even a pair of black leather gloves in one of the pockets. There's no doubt about it. The killer was wearing this on the night of the murder. There is one thing I found interesting about this uniform. And what is that? There is a button missing on the uniform. A button? It's a very unique button. I'm sure if we were to recover it, it would provide us with an interesting clue. That is all I have to present, Your Honor. It's just as I thought, and I'm sure, were we under normal circumstances, these items from Shelly the Killer would be very important clues. However, the question... We'll go back. Okay, we're questioning all of them. Let's not piss off anyone in this case. We have yet to reform ballistics cuts, so I can't play anything certain. I believe it has something to do with this case. Oh, that's right! She got shot like her papa! I almost forgot! That's a pistol he used to shoot you, didn't he? I don't know, to check all evidence. Good call. That's what I believe, yes. Oh! I kept the bullet that they removed from my shoulder as sort of a memento. I'm sure it'd been an excellent sample for the test. So that's the pistol you shoot Francisca. It's not gonna help us very much. Okay. Question for more details. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Videotape. Oh boy. Okay. We can save it. We're gonna save it here. So. When I found the uniform, what's that? There is a button missing on the uniform. A button? It's a very unique button shirt. That's what I thought. I'm sure we under normal circumstances, these items from Shelly the Killer would be very important clues. However, our question is not who did the killing. It is, who is the client? Yes, that is correct. And these three items do not tell us anything about that. Thank you for your hard work, Miss Von Karma. You may now step down. Wait, Your Honor. Please allow me to examine this new evidence. Overruled. This court already has all the evidence it needs to hand out a verdict. Wonderful. Absolutely splendid. This judge is such a brilliant man, isn't he? Is this the end? Phoenix, I knew it. There's no such thing as a miracle in this world, is there? I think you're wrong. I think they do exist. But you have to make that miracle happen. You've come this far. You can't give up now. But no matter how you think about it, it's try for my sake. Just think about it for a second. There are two ways out of this situation for us. Two? Oh, where's the two? Put it here. The first. Make ENGARDE wish from the bottom of his soul for a guilty verdict. Huh? The killer will always place his client's wishes first. If ENGARDE himself wishes to be convicted, then he will let his hostages go. That may be true, but that's asking me to do the impossible. The second way. Force the killer to end his contract with ENGARDE. If the killer were to no longer think of ENGARDE as his client, then he will let Maya go. Mia! That's even more impossible! He's the man who values his duty towards his client above all else. I know both of these seem like impossible feats at first. But if you make me the one thing happen, show me a miracle. I'm saving another slot. The bigger problem is, the judge already said he doesn't need more evidence. The pieces he was just shown, he's not accepting them. Phoenix, think things through from the other side. Isn't that what has always worked for us? The other side? Wait, does she mean... You mean to turn things around? Phoenix, the judge said he doesn't need the evidence. If that's the case, then who does need it? The person who needs the evidence, the defense, prosecution, the judge. We have seen all the pieces of evidence, and that is how we have known to come the truth. But there is one person who has yet to see them all, and that person does not know the truth. The truth, it may be what will bring about the miracle in the end. Turnabout real? Turnabout real, maybe? I'm saving a lot because I'm worried. I don't want to bat in. There are no objections this time, correct? Now then, I will pronounce my verdict. What'll we all respectfully sit back and listen, kids. I've already told you, Mr. Wright. This court does not need any more evidence. I'm not saying it is us that needs the evidence, Your Honor. Then, you want to show the evidence to that person? Yes, Your Honor. Please, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, for you to ask with such passion, I will grant you one chance. Please show your evidence to who you think is the right person! That's impossible! To turn the situation around in one try. One try. That is all I will permit. Let's try and remember. Everything that has happened up to this point. Think, Phoenix. Think! There must be a way to save Maya with taking ENGARDE down at the same time. It's a videotape, isn't it? Who would you like to show the evidence to? Shall we? Nicular? Right? Shelly? I see. And now, tell this court what one piece of evidence you would like to show this person. Oh my god, this is... It has to be the videotape, right? It has to be. There's no other... Okay. The videotape, yeah? Yeah! It has to be the videotape, right? Right? Okay. Videotape! Let's go! You save? What could go wrong? True! I did save! I saved 50 times, actually! Hello, Dick. You know what? You know what, brothers? I'm gonna let this play out. But, if it's not... First try- I did it! I think there is some merit in showing this evidence to that witness. Bailiff! Please bring in the transceiver from earlier. Alright. Looks like I managed to convince him. Maya, she's okay, right? Didn't I tell you to concern yourself with bringing about a speedy end to this trial? Now, if I understand correctly, you wish to show me one piece of evidence? Yes, one is all I need. I have here a videotape. It was found at your hideout. I heard you injured 3 officers in your attempt to get this back. That was most regrettable. However, it was an order from my client. I was told to protect that videotape. I thought so. I'm afraid I seem to have failed in that regard. Do you know the contents of this tape? I was certainly told by my client to not watch it. So I have absolutely no idea. Miracles happening, baby! Actually, you are on this tape. Me. There was a video camera hidden at the crime scene. Your actions were being recorded. What? Is that true? Mr. Wright? Who was it that planted a camera? Believe in the me that believes in you! I will! I will! Well, the only person who could place a camera at the scene of the crime would be your client, naturally. That was Adrian Andrew. Be quiet and listen, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Your client specified a place and time for you, isn't that right? Yes. That was so they could film you. I had no idea. Mr. Wright, why would my client do such a thing? I would like to know why. Why did Matt and Gar film the crime scene? Oh, another one. The reason why he did that is my ticket out of this whole mess. There is only one reason why your client was secretly filmed the crime scene. They wanted blackmail on you. Your client once told me something very interesting. We were talking about you, and this is what they said. But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. Oh, come on now, Mr. Wright. Assassins are above blackmail. Yes, that's where the video comes in. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. Good ending! Yeah, good ending! Your client didn't trust you at all. They were thinking of using this video to blackmail you. What do you have to say to that, silly dick killer? Stop leaking. You don't need to groan like that either. You just shut up. Just move on. Just break up already. There you go. You busted. It looks like I was being deceived from the very beginning. Sweating bullets, bitch. There's more than bullets. Sweating a whole fucking cum bucket, and it's like rotting cum. It's like expired. Yes, by a natural, that is the kind of person they are. Your client is a person who only thinks and plots of how to use the people around them. Rancid jizz, exactly. To protect themselves from any and all dangers that may arise. That is the true nature of your client. I have one question for the witness. Yes. You told us one thing numerous times during your testimony. You said that you detest traitors most of all. Yes, that's right. But what if that traitor was your own client? Hey, Autobot, why can I say that but not on the line? I might have some block terms from a previous mod I used to have, but I let him just do his fucking things. I don't know what's actually for Autobot. I don't know if Twitch just automatically banned suicide. I don't know. So it could be the Twitch or that old mod I used to have. What would you do then? That's obvious. I would break our contract in that case. And then, that client would become my next target. For the honor of the killer name, even if it takes an eternity. It's just so funny that I can say some heinous shit, not other heinous shit. Yeah, true. Oh, so we both made the killer break his contract and make Matt and Guard wish for guilty! Oh my god, Mia! We did it! Okay. I would follow that person to the ends of the earth to exact my punishment. I see. That's all I wanted to know. So the traitor becomes the killer's next target. Ah, I get it! This is how we'll turn this case around! Mr. Wright? Yes? My contract with my client is over as of now. I seem to have a new job on my hands. I will now return to you your precious item. What the? I'm not an item! I thought I'd never see you again. Oh, thank goodness. This trial appears to have come to its conclusion. However, I'm sort of... I don't quite know what just happened with... Miss Von Karma! Where did that... She always has you in her sights. Now, I do believe it's time to finally hand down a verdict. There's this sprite. I was wondering when are we gonna get this sprite, Mr. ENGARDE. It looks like somehow you got what you wanted. You will finally receive the acquittal you wanted so badly. You should be happy. But before that, I'd like to make one final statement. Sometimes in the near future, one very betrayed assassin may appear before you. Gah. Needless to say, that man is very good at what he does. I'm sure you understand what I mean if you watch this video. Help me. Now then, Your Honor, the verdict, if you please. Is this alright with you, Mr. Wright? I finally reached the end of a very long battle. Whether he's convicted or acquitted, there is no escape for him now. Go on, Phoenix. Plead whichever way your heart tells you. Right, Chief. Guilty! No, no, it's not hesitation. There was just background noise. I had to silence it. No, it's guilty. We gotta get him guilty. We gotta go with justice. Matt and Guard. Even though I am a lawyer, I cannot make your crime disappear. I think a guilty verdict is appropriate here. Let me also make sure my door's shut. My lip gloss! I can't have chapped lips when I'm declaring guilty! I gotta make sure my lips is popping. Me? My wonderful self? Guilty? Even if you got an acquittal, the instant you set foot out inside the detention center, your life would be in danger. Gotta look cute while you're doing exactly. No matter which way you look at it, you can't run away from your crime anymore. No! Guilty, 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 guilty! Guilty! You have sharp nails. You have really sharp nails. As always, looks like we uncovered the real truth. We? I remember you helping out much in this. Mr. Edgeworth, how is Mattengard? I have left Miss Von Karma in charge of his incarceration. I'm sure he's getting a full course meal of whip letter right now. Oh, shit, I wish that was me. First he scratches his own face, now he's getting a whipping? By ENGARDE? I mean, not ENGARDE, Francisca! Goddamn, exactly, goddamn. Very good. That was a close one, wasn't it, witness? Yes. I plan to pay my debt to society for my own crime, Your Honor. The first time I was called to the witness stand during this trial, all I felt was despair. She must be talking about the time Edgeworth really went after her. I guess she's trying to forgive him for what he did. This witness, how should I put this? She has an— oh yeah! When Edgeworth was just like, Adrian? Fucking depressed bitch. Anxiety-ridden bitch. I was just like, yo, Edgeworth! Goddamn! Like, he really just said, this depressed bitch over here. Oh my god. I was just like, Edgeworth, that's fucking cold! If you're gonna say you would choose death, that is of no concern to me. God, Edgeworth, you really said, you're a depressed bitch, I could care less if you died. I'm like, ah! Edgy poo! But after that, when I was alone at the detention center, that's the first time I really saw myself for who I am. And today, when the two of you used your combined strength to convict Matt, I felt like I had finally been saved. You're so cute! Oh, you're so cute! That girl is just depressed. No, Rama, you didn't— I don't know if you saw this one CG, but during the crime, she puts on like a nickel samurai costume. It's like a little costume. And there's like a photo of her like suiting up, and it really does look like she's fucking Samus, dude. Yeah, she's I think I said that too when I first saw that like little cut-in CGI where it's just like, that's just Samus. She's literally like, she looks like fucking Samus. Maybe not exactly the word, but I thought of it, okay? I thought of it, at least in my mind. And therefore that's what matters. Yeah, but pick your head up, queen. Your crown is falling. Put the crown back on. I felt like I had finally been saved. Wow, this is the first time I actually seen her smile. I'm really happy that you two were in charge of this case. I really don't know how to express how I feel at this moment. This is the first time I felt comfortable with myself, with who I am. Thank you so much, everyone. It's Adrian! Oh, she's my favorite character in this case. Like, out of all like the minor NPCs, she's my favorite. On this whole game, actually. On this whole second game, I really love her. Looks like we have resolved everything at last. As for myself, there are still a few things I'm confused about. But everyone seems to be in good spirits, and that is good enough for me. That is all. This court is adjourned. March 23rd. Hang on. You were great out there, Phoenix. What I did out there was right. wasn't it? This is the first time you've not gotten your client off. You got them a guilty verdict this time, but you have to look past all that to what's really important. You now realize that there is something more than just getting a not guilty, right? Yes, I understand now. She's really good. Yeah, she's really good. Oh my god, Adrian, so good. Phoenix, think back for a second. Think to the moments before Miss Von Karma arrived with the final pieces of evidence. Think about the incredible decision you had to make. Now that Mr. Wright, let's hear defense final statement on this matter. I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. Let's listen to my heart. Should I side with justice or should I save Miles' life? My client, ENGARDE, is... guilty! Is he guilty? Or is he not guilty? Those were your choices, then. And your answer spoke to what being a lawyer means to you. Justice! Right! Hi, Daddy. Edgeworth. I have good news. Maya is now safe in police custody. Oh, you saved my daughter! Really? But Pearls! Pearls.
You're telling us the truth, right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, she's quite safe. She is on her way here as we speak in a patrol car.
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya's safe! You did it! You really did it, Mr. Nick!
Ow, she punches deceptively hard for a... Oh, she's punching too? She's got that happiness aggression.
I believed in you. I kept saying to myself, Mr. Nick will save her. Mr. Nick will save her.
Thanks.
Oh!
What's wrong?
Miss Von Karma.
About earlier. Thanks. Why are you still smiling, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You lost! Your perfect win record has now been crushed! And yet, you're still happy?! I don't think you ever understand, Miss Von Karma. How dare you! Don't worry. She may in time. After all, I was like that myself until a year ago. Edgeworth. For my own personal victories and for guilty verdicts. I'm saving a lot because there's usually a thing you can present as a bonus at the end to get extra dialogue, so that's why I'm saving a lot. I want the extra dialogue. I used every dirty trick in the book, and so my win record remained spotless. But a man appeared and stood fast against that selfish me. I fought him in my usual manner, and tasted my first defeat. I felt like I had lost everything because of that. And then... it was my turn to sit in the defendant's chair. And I was saved by that person I called my enemy. I couldn't forgive myself for all that had happened. So I left the prosecutor's office. And I left that note. Prosecutors Miles Edgeworth chooses death. As well as you should have. A prosecutor ashamed himself with defeat should crawl into a hole and die. But that was not what happened. After I left the prosecutor's office, I finally came to realize something. And it was in that moment of clarity that everything began to change. What foolish nonsense. We prosecutors use anything we can to attack the defendant. But every time we did so, no matter how desperate the situation, instead of giving up like most people, that man would hold strong with his undying faith. And then, before I knew it, I began to trust in that man as well. They are married, Your Honor! Oh my god! trusted your enemy? It doesn't matter how many underhanded tricks a person uses. The truth will always find a way to make itself known. The only thing we can do is to fight with the knowledge we hold and everything we have. Erasing the paradoxes one by one. It's never easy. We claw and scratch for every inch. But we will always eventually reach that one single truth. This, I promise you.
The truth?
Yes, that's the reason why prosecutors and defense attorneys exist. But I'm sure you knew that already. Didn't you? Right? Is this where I present the bonus thing? Hang on. And that's why you couldn't forgive me. This man who went into hiding. Isn't that right? And this man who only had his sights set on victory, who ran away into the night.
Is Mr. Ashworth right, Mr. Nick?
You really let me down. When you disappeared, I felt betrayed. The reason I decided to become a lawyer to begin with was because I believe in the things you said to me all those years ago. Phoenix! Phoenix! Edgeworth! Phoenix! You can't do this! And you betrayed your own words. There is no heterosexual explanation for this? No, none. Absolutely none. That's why 1 year ago I made up my mind. I decided that the Miles Edgeworth I knew had died. At least, that's what I told myself. You pathetic fool. Latte.
Miss Von Karma.
You want to see the gay lawyer's latte? Is that why you came back? Yeah. Let's go, latte. You're sitting with me. God, there really is no fucking heterosexual explanation for this. My fucking god. Why does my door never close tightly? Hang on. I just want to see gay lawyers kiss, but I keep getting fucking interrupted! Come on!
Miss Von Karma.
I don't want to hear the wretched whimpering of a disgraced loser. A Von Karma is someone who is destined to be perfect. Well, I've already ruined your record. I don't know what you want. Miles Edgeworth, you are no longer worthy. Girl, you are also not worthy. You are no longer worthy of being a Von Karma. And neither am I. It's over. It's all over. Francisca threw something on the ground just now. This is an electromagnetic receiver. Isn't that the thing she used to track Detective Gumshoe? I'll return this to the precinct later. There's something else.
Ah! Isn't that Miss Von Karma's whip?
I'll never step foot in another courtroom again. I'm sure that's what she's saying by this action, but that's not true. That can't be true. She returns, right? You should keep. You want me to keep the whip, Edgeworth? You want me to whip you? Is that what you're asking me to do? Okay. Nick! I already know. Nick! Maya! Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! Yeah! We are happy family! Oh, Francisca, come back, your girlfriend! Is that a popular ship? Is there like more material for that, or is it just because they're like similar age and girls? Oh, Nick, I knew you would come through. I think they are very cute. Also, later things. I will wait for later things when I get to later things. You got ENGARDE convicted like I knew you would. And on top of that, you even rescued me! Well, of course I did! You know I would never desert you! We sure are pressed for luck this trial. You're really lucky to be standing here. Whatever! Look, it's over, okay? Besides, if I did croak, I would just come back and haunt you like a bad ghost through Pearly. Is it really that easy to do something like that? Thanks a lot, Nick. Don't mention it. Maya. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth! I'm relieved you're alright. Hey, it looks like you've made some real progress, Mr. Edgeworth! Well, I suppose I'm a little different from who I was a year ago. I love this- I do too! I love this freaky family so much! Alright, she's still starving. Alright! I think it's time we get out of this depressing place! Huh? Where are we going? Food, Nick! Food! Grub! Chow! I'm starved! I'm so hungry, even you look like a nice juicy burger on a bun to me, Nick. You think I look like a burger? I'm a prime rib at least.
Come with us, Mr. Edgeworth, please.
If you insist. Oh! 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 $2 and $2. Alright, so how about we hit up a usual burger joint? Don't be silly, Nick. Huh? This case I've messed up an awesome evening and gone the way of my gourmet food. So I decided that we have to make it up by having another feast. Another feast? Come on, Nick. Food. Hey, pal. Oh, your head got fucked up. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Gumshoe! Are you alright? I kinda like you without the green coat, I'm not gonna lie. It shows your muscles off very well, your broad shoulders. I'm into it. Unfortunate your head got hit, but like, I'm into it. Gumshoe, are you alright? Yeah, but I'm really embarrassed. I didn't think I would hit a telephone pole of all things. Oh, it was just a telephone pole. A telephone pole? Then it wasn't a red light that got him? Yeah, did it again, city boy! Nothing got hurt, really. True, there was nothing to get hurt besides the skin. There was no brain to get hurt. I felt like my dear heart was gonna give up on me, and I ain't joking! Yeah, it was more exciting than the very last episode of The Steel Samurai. Thanks. Now looky here, Mr. Snooty Prosecutor. Don't you reckon you bullied Mr. Right too hard? If you don't go being a lot nicer to him, he might just kick it. Tonight even. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, and whoever take relationship advice, be nice to your boy. Be nice to your male wife. Well, come on now. Everybody gather around. Y'all gonna get your picture taken by a genuine professional photographer. Looks like Laura bought herself a new camera. Bowling is his love language? True. Well, pal, at least we can put this messy case behind us now. Come on, tonight's all about eating. Let's go chow down, pal. Amen to that, pal. Amen. You know, when you think about it, you were the one who saved the day, detective. Huh? Me? You really think so? He's right. If it wasn't for you three, for the 3 items you took. Where's the bonus part? I'm so scared of the bonus. I can't miss dialogue, man. I think this trial would have a very different ending. Oh, well, you know, it's... Huh? Wait. That's odd. When I ran off with the things from Dead Killer's hideout, I was sure it took 4 things in total, sir. What? 4? Yeah, I'm sure I put one of the items in my coat pocket. There was a 4th item. Aw, come on, y'all, it's over. Oh boy, I tell ya. Y'all really something else. Between getting accused of murder and getting kidnapped. Never a dull moment with you, huh? You think? Why should look so happy about that?
But being shut away for 2 whole days. Weren't you scared?
Yeah, it was really scary. I felt so hopeless. So to keep my mind off of things, I drew a picture. Sounds like you had it rough, gal. So where's this picture of yours?
Yeah! I wanna see it. I wanna see Mystic Maya's picture.
You know, I don't know where it went.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well, it's alright. It wasn't anything important anyways. Wait. Sorry, I don't want to miss the important dialogue. Sure is nice to find seeing both smiling again. What is it, Edgeworth? This thing is picking something up. Ah, that's Miss Vaughn's karma receiver! Oh, thanks to her I had the most awful experience of my life, sir! I can't believe she's like a tracking device on me. That's odd. Even though you're standing right here. The tracking device seems to be in a different location. Oh. It's probably busted or something, sir. Well, it does. Von Karma, did you get kidnapped? Von Karma? Hello? I'm afraid it's about time for me to excuse myself. I still have some work to do. Huh? But Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't even eaten anything yet! You eaten way too much, you glutton! I had fun tonight. Now, if you excuse me. Come back. Wait. What? I just want to say, thanks, Edgeworth. You really saved me out there. If anyone should be saying thanks, it should be me, right? I feel like words alone aren't enough here. Okay, my god. This is it. This is the moment. I wonder if there's anything I can give to express how I feel. My attorney's badge? Is it my attorney's badge? You can spoil this for me. I don't care. It has to be the badge, right? The whip? Okay, the whip. Thank you. What's this? Thank you. Thank you. Because I was like, is it the attorney's badge? Because it's like, oh, I finally found my answer being a lawyer, or is it the whip? I was between those two items. Okay, it's the whip. You and her. You don't need to thank me. I was only doing my job. Yeah, but the save's true.
It looks like Mr. Edgeworth has left, Mr. Nick. Hey, Mystic Maya?
Yes, Pearly?
I guess you two can go back to being lovey-dovey, right? You and Mr. Nick, I mean.
But Pearly! Would you cut it out already? You're embarrassing me! Anyways. So, who's paying for this lovely dinner party? As if you need to ask! Everyone say thank you to Nick! Huh? Oh yeah! Kinda at the point where I can't even buy noodles, pal. So I kinda already put your name on the bill. Huh? Yeah, I got me a situation just like that myself. There's this camera shop in the hotel, see? And I just bought myself this good old beauty. It better be anyhow for $3,000. Huh? Actually, I reckon you bought it for me since it's on your tab and all. Huh?
Isn't this great, Mr. Nick?
Why couldn't we have given the tab for Edgeworth? He's actually rich. Yeah, Nick! Why do I suddenly feel like screaming? Aw, you don't need to hold back now, you hear? Yeah, pal! Tell it all out! This is gonna be the first time I hear the real you! Go on, it's been a while since I heard you say it. I've been busy being a hostage and all. Alright then, if you say so. Objection! Oh, that was so nice. Oh, we did it! We fucking did it! Oh my god.
You really came through for me, Nick. I had to hide that letter, but I knew you'd find it.
I feel like I've been living on the edge recently. I mean, I escaped death 3 times in a row now! Pretty cool, huh? I feel like a pro! I don't find a VTuber to rate. Oh fuck.
I'm so happy you could say Mystic Maya, Nick, and I'm so happy for the two of you. Speaking of which, I think this hotel is a popular place for honeymooners. So I sort of made reservation for the two of you, just in case.
Charles, I will cry. Yeah, that's the 3rd game, right? In the trilogy? I will get to it. Eventually. Phoenix Wright is a fucking huge commitment, so I'm like, oh. He's back in the force. Mr. Ezra had a long talk with the chief, and it got me reserved for my sake. I heard you said things like letting that one go is bad for all society. I knew it. Crashing headlong for everything is the only way to live, pal. That's right, it's Bird! I forgot how cute she is. I'm Maggie Bird and retired the uniform today, sir. I'm gonna become a waitress from now on. And bring smiles and joy to the people who come by the restaurant, sir. Hope you stop by sometime, Mr. Wright. Wait. Praying for Gumshoe last brain cell? No, for real. Oh, it's this bitch.
Are you here to visit a patient? I'm Director Hottie. Ho ho. Recently, yes, that girl. You know, I haven't seen her around. Yes. But I remember, if I even laid so much as an eye at her, she would whip me. Don't mind if I got whipped though. Yes. Ho ho ho.
Boom boom. It's time to begin our quest of world circus domination, so we team, and to let the world know we are serious, I plan to make a fabulous flight to Zimbabwe.
Hey Max, what do you think Zimbabwe's like? Do you think there's castles made of cake and bunnies who can talk?
I think if there are any talking bunnies, even they won't laugh at most jokes. Programmer, I'm ready. There's no way these jokes are gonna fall on deaf ears. I'm gonna become more contemporary in my humor. More curls. Represent. We got our new act all worked out. Prepare for the Hallelujah chorus. Say something, will you? You're supposed to start this off. Get on with it. What's this? Trash. There's an ordinary electric razor recharger on its stand. I can't believe this, really. How long do you plan on making me do this? Oh, you're still sweeping. But it's actually Pooh's idea, so that means it must have a deep hidden meaning. But why do I get the feeling they wouldn't forget about me? Wouldn't they? Nah, I was never like this in the old days. Everyone thought the world of me. They would call me Queen Wendy and treat me like royalty. And many would say blah 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 blah. I'm still looking for people I can possibly raid. I appreciate everything you and Mr. Edgeworth did for me from the bottom of my heart. Oh, that's right. I received a letter from Miss Von Karma. She said that after I get out, I should feel free to consult her about anything at all. I'm really thankful to have met everyone. It has become difficult for me in this country as of late. As such, I will take a short leave of absence. If you'd like to request my services, please be sure to visit my homepage. You do have a website! May we both be blessed with longevity. Oh, now it's dead. March 22nd. International Departures Gate. I have no more snoozes left, oh no. Where are you going, Franziska? How did you know I was here? With this. That's... I heard you were planting things on a certain person. Things like tracking devices in his coat, for example. That's just like you. I only planted it there because he was always wearing it. This filthy, drab coat of his. I don't know how it ended up in my luggage. But it's going in the trash, I promise you that. Oh, that's right. Speaking of that man, he told me something very interesting. When I ran off with the thing from the dealer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir. 4 things? It seems he put the last one in his coat pocket. He put it in here? It doesn't matter anymore. The case is already over. What are you going to do now? That's none of your business. Are you running away? Shut up! You don't understand a thing. You can't possibly understand what it means to be Manfred von Karma's daughter. Franziska. So many expectations from everyone around me. Expectations I must fulfill. I'm expected to win no matter what. And failure? Such a thing is not an option for me. Hey girl, would you like to know about an MMO called Final Fantasy XIV, the new expansion called Doncho, and the new expansion is a character called Zeraljaw? I think you might. I think you and Zeraljaw, you might. There's some common threads there. You're both blue. You're both even blue. I'm expected to win no matter what. And failure? Such a thing is not an option for me. My father was a genius. There's no doubt about that. But me? I'm no genius. I've always known that. But I had to be one. I had to. You may not be a genius like your father, but you are a prosecutor. You have been and always will be. No, I'm not. Not anymore. I've even thrown my whip away. Speaking of that, Wright gave me this to hold on to. Oh, it is something. Oh, right. You knew something like this would happen, didn't you? I'm going to say this again. We prosecutors do not fight for personal honor or pride. I hope you will think deeply about what you should be striking down with that whip. You haven't changed a bit. You've always left me alone and walked on ahead without me. She just wanted to play on the playground with you, Edgeworth. She just wanted to play on the playground! Miles Edgeworth, I've always hated you. And then, finally, my chance to take my revenge on you arrived. If I could win against that man, if I could make Phoenix Wright bow down in defeat, then this girl you left behind would have risen higher than you. That was supposed to be my revenge. I see. You know, I can't do it. I can't change who I am. I can't do everything I've been until today. I believe you can. Just like how Adrian Andrews did. Adrian Andrews? You were going to use her during the trial, right? But you were dependent on your father by using his tactics, isn't that right? Today you chased after me after I had left you behind all these years. You chased after me after I left you all behind those years. And that's why we're standing here now, side by side. But I have no intention of stopping. If you say you're going to quit your walk down the prosecutor's path, then this is where we part ways, Franziska von Karma. No! Baby girl, she's crying! Edgeworth! Edgeworth, you apologize to her right now! You apologize to your little sister right now and says this is not where you part ways! This is not a goodbye! This is simply a see you later, Edgeworth! I swear to God! I am Franziska von Karma! Don't think I'm gonna walk in your shadow forever! Our battle begins now! So you had better prepare yourself, Miles Edgeworth! Little baby! Oh, sibling! I love sibling dynamics! Oh, Oh, I'm banging my fucking head. I'm banging my fucking head. I'm clawing at the bars of my enclosure. I'm gnawing at every fucking little piece of enrichment toy I ever had. Oh, I'll take good care of this fourth piece until I see you again so I can give it to you when at last we meet again. What's the fourth piece though? Oh! That's the drawing Maya made! Farewell, my turnabout, farewell. Screaming, crying, throwing up. I love this series so much. I do too. Oh my fucking god. I'm not starting another game, but I just want to see what it looks. Mia!
So what if I started a new case right now? What if I just started a new case right now? Just so I could see what happens.
I'm not gonna do it. But oh, they're teasing me with this, really? Okay, I have heard things about this case because again, I did read a lot of fan fiction of Ace Attorney before I actually played it. So I kind of know the gist between what these and the little the sepia images in the back. Oh, oh, I feel like a fucking monkey just getting a fucking banana. That's oh. I feel like a fucking monkey fucking gnawing at the bars of my enclosure. I'm just oh! No, yeah, same, but like it's so different when you're actually playing it. I know. I think it'll be a while until I actually get to Trials and Tribulation because again, this is a fucking huge investment to fucking play Ace Attorney, man. Because I'm fucking reading it out loud too. Pathetically voice acting, but holy shit. That trial image. Oh, I'm excited. But okay. Now we get to the part where we actually rate out. Thank you guys again for being here. It was a lot more fun to have y'all here with me and reacting with me. You guys get a choice. Do you want to see Fields of Mystria, Zenless Zone Zero, or Final Fantasy? What's IX? Is that I don't know the Roman numerals. What's IX? Is that 9? No. Is that 9? It is 9. You want to see Final Fantasy 9? We have Fields of Mystria, Zenless Zone Zero, and Final Fantasy 9. I think I already know my choice. I think I already know who I want to grade into. And it has a 9. Do I want to see my favorite Final Fantasy? Lamau even? Alright, so we're gonna rate into this person! Hopefully they're not ending them as soon as I'm fucking rating into them. No, they're just reading, thank god. EAU. But yeah, I saw his model. It's like a fucking cool, that's like Minotaur cow thing. That's not funny. No, don't say that to me. Don't do that. Yeah, they're a Minotaur VTuber and the sexiest constellation in the sky. He's your Ushi, not your— oh, okay. Yeah, we're rating to him. But yes, we're going from Ace Attorney to Final Fantasy 9. Again, thank you guys so much for being here. It was a pleasure to voice act and finally see the ending of the second game of the Ace Attorney trilogy, I mean. And then, next game, I don't know what I'm playing for the next game. Probably something simple, something that's a one-off. And then we eventually play Trials and Tribulations. But for now, I will end the stream. Bye-bye! Wait, the right messages, hang on. I almost forgot. That's the one for subscribers, that's the one for followers. Now we can raid. Now I remember my streamer duties, Now we can go bye-bye, bye-bye!